Today we are searching for an old abandoned semi-truck to upgrade into the craziest heavy haul truck that you have ever seen. But before we can do that, we need to find several key parts to make this build complete. The first thing we have to figure out is what truck is going to haul this oversized load. This is a wind turbine. This load currently has 2 of them in this cage, and we need to deliver 6, which means we're going to need to take 3 trips to get all of them delivered in time. Now it's currently Thursday. We got to get them delivered by Saturday. We're just waiting on the permits to get processed by the government, and as soon as we have that, we can go deliver them. Now here's the catch, guys. I was thinking about what truck we should use. We do have lots of trucks here that are capable of hauling this load, but I was on TikTok and I heard this story about an abandoned truck. Apparently it's been sitting for 30 years in the same spot. No tow company has been able to recover it, and it's a 1980s truck, guys. So this is a super old truck and it's been sitting here forever, and I was like, you know what if we can find it, rebuild it, and turn it into a heavy hauler that is capable of hauling that load? I figured that would be amazing. So we have a lot of trucks here. As you guys can see, we already turned this into a heavy hauler. We got the Kenworth and we got the both of those are Kenworths actually, but I'm trying to think about what truck should I use to head to the location. Now the location is on Great Ocean Highway. It's nowhere too crazy, and I could pretty much take any one of these trucks, but I'm thinking I'm gonna give you guys a look at my brand new Peterbilt. You guys have not even seen this yet. This is a day cab and this thing looks amazing. Take a look at that Peterbilt. Oh, what happened here? Did we get a scratch? Who the heck scratched the truck? Oh no, we got to get that buffed out. But yeah, this truck is beautiful, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get it started. Yeah, look at that. Very nice. We even got the green lights in the front. And you know why we have green lights in the front? I'm going to show you guys. Because this is going to be hauling our this is going to be hauling our off-road wrecker, which we have set up back there. So let's get this set up to a trailer. And I also have a new trailer to show you guys as well. This is the Trail King trailer. And we're going to get connected to that. Normally in these situations we'll go with the low boy, but I was like, you know what, I'm feeling like I want to use some new equipment. I want to show you guys some new stuff that I have. So I was like, you know what, let me pull out yo, is the bumper really flip-flopping? Oh my god. All right guys, I'm gonna have to get the bumper fixed. Give me like 2 seconds. Hopefully it's just like a bolt or something loose. There we go. Looks like we got it, and it is as good as new. So now we're gonna head inside the shop and we're going to grab the off-road wrecker, and we're gonna use that to get to the location of where this old cab over truck is at. And yeah, it's a pretty crazy story, man. I'm wondering if it's true. I was doing some research on Google and it appears to be true. It seems like this thing really been stuck for a long time, and it basically went off a cliff, and normally we'll be able to use like a heavy wrecker like one of those, or even our rotator, which is at the other shop. But apparently in the location it fell, it's like no rotator was able to get it. So we're gonna need this off-road wrecker to kind of pull it out from where it is stuck at. Now let's get loaded onto this trailer. Cool thing about this one is we can just drive up on it. We don't have to disconnect it like we do with the low boy. The only bad thing though is it's a little short, so I'm hoping the semi-truck and this wrecker can both fit on here. If not, we're gonna have a problem, but hopefully it would fit without a problem. So we went ahead and attached the wrecker to the trailer with 4 chains, and we are now ready to go. But before we do that, we do have to put up the back of the trailer. The trailer is now up and into position, which means we can head out towards Great Ocean Highway. And once we get there, we'll get everything unloaded, and then we'll search for this cab over. Hopefully it's not too hard to find, and according to like the videos on TikToks and stuff, it's in a very like bad place, like it's wrapped around a tree or something like that. I don't know, but once we get there we'll check it out, and I am super excited. I just realized we are going the wrong way. GPS, come on. Now we gotta make this super hard turn. Can we cut it before this truck comes? Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Let me show you guys the inside of this Peterbilt. beautiful truck. Peterbilt, excuse me. This thing is nice. I really like the sun visor on the front. That view looks amazing. And then we also have those green lights that kind of matches the record that we're pulling. I really like this setup. Let me know what you guys think about it down below in the comment section. But in the meantime, let's just cruise down and head to the location. So we made it to the bottom of the cliff, and apparently the truck is somewhere up in this mountain area. Now, I'm gonna take you guys to the top of the cliff so that we can kind of look down and see where it's at. And that would also show if it's possible for us to use a regular wrecker like a rotator or a heavy wrecker, or if we really truly have to go in with the off-road wrecker. So let's climb to the top of this mountain and see what's going on. That guy's cutting the corners very tight. He went off-road a little bit there. Making our way up to the top. We now have to just find a place that is safe to pull over. Here looks good, but I believe it's going to be further up. I think it was like where this guardrail was. And what's crazy is back in the day, like, guardrails weren't even a thing in certain locations. So wait, what's that? Oh, whoa, guys, so I forgot to mention there is a tanker involved too. That thing is like just stuck across the whole valley or canyon there. That's gonna be another challenge that we have to overcome. Now, I'm not going to recover the tanker. That's going to take a lot of resources and money, and right now I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to build a cool truck. So let's park this right here for now. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not go down there. We don't want to get this thing stuck. So now we're going to get this disconnected. Got everything disconnected. Trailer is lowered, and we are now ready to start the adventure. So I'm just gonna straight up go down and see what we can do here. Apparently what happened with that truck too, it was coming down this hill, and I believe they like lost their brakes or something, and they just kind of couldn't stop and went over the side. There was like a railing back there, but it wasn't as strong as what we have now. And you guys can see how like sharp this turn is, which is crazy. But look at the tanker though. Wow. Now, for being here for like 30 years, this thing is in pretty good condition. I mean, like, it's burnt up from the fire and stuff, but it's still there, which is crazy. Now, normally I wouldn't try to go under something like this, but I mean, it's been sitting here for like 30 years, so the chances of it dropping right now are very low. So let's take our chances. Now, I'm also noticing that the truck is nowhere to be found. It can't be on that side, so it must be down here somewhere. They kind of must have went over fast to have landed in this position, and then the truck would have had to land over there somewhere, or maybe the truck kind of fell down and continued rolling, which is kind of like what we're doing here. So let me continue going down, see if we can find this truck. And as you guys can see too, I forgot to show you, but like there's nowhere for a rotator to even set up there too. Like they can't boom out far enough to reach wherever the truck is. So this is definitely a job for an off-roader. This area is pretty intense here. How far did it go down? I don't see it. Tanker is there. It couldn't have went up. It had to have fallen here somewhere, and it shouldn't be to the right. So my guess is that it's gonna have to be straight. So let's continue. Wait a minute. Yo, I could barely make it out, guys. Y'all see it? There's a truck in there. I see the fifth wheel barely poking out, but there it is. Wow, look at this, guys. This truck has been sitting here for 30 years in this exact spot. Now, tragically, the driver did not survive, man, unfortunately. As you guys can see, this thing came from all the way up there, and it has a lot of damage. It even got tree branches through the windshield. Man, look at it, right through the passenger. Luckily, doesn't look like any went through the driver's side, but unfortunately it doesn't even matter. Just falling down here took him out. But Man, this thing looks crazy, guys. So damaged, but if we can get this out of here, which is a big if, and if we can fix this before Saturday, I think this would make an amazing heavy haul truck. You don't see cabovers like that much in America anymore. There are some still on the road, but not as common as they used to be. Now I'm trying to figure out what this is. Is this an older Peterbilt? Is this a Kenworth? I'm not sure yet. If you guys know, let me know, but we're gonna figure it out. So let me get my truck into position. I can't pull it forward, so I guess I'm gonna have to pull it backwards and just try to back it up out of here somehow, and then I'm gonna try to put it on the bed because I notice it doesn't have any wheels, and trying to drag it without, or tires I should say, trying to drag it without tires, it's gonna be a lot of resistance. So let's get the truck into position and let's see what we can do here. We're gonna back up and attach our winch to it. We are now attached. I'm gonna try to pull it straight out. Okay, it's moving. Come on, come on. We got it. Whoa, look how twisted the frame is, guys. This is gonna require a lot of work. I don't know. We're probably gonna have to change the frame out. We're probably gonna have to change out a lot of stuff, honestly. But let me get it up here. Now we're gonna release it, and I'm gonna try to hook it from the front. Now we gotta figure out how we're gonna get out of here. We have two options. We could go the way we came, possibly go that way, or we could continue down the hill, which is probably the safest option. But you guys know I'm up for a challenge, so because I'm up for a challenge, I think I'm gonna try to go up. I don't know though. I don't want to get too confident and like causing accidents. I don't know. But for now, let me try to get this thing into the bed. I don't know if it's gonna fit though. Do we have enough space in here? Oh, maybe. It appears to be wide enough. Let me see what I can do. I'm gonna put the bed down, pull it up, and see what happens. Two quick updates. Number one, the truck somehow fits in the back of the bed. I cannot believe it. Update number two, we came all the way down here in economy mode, guys. Can you believe that? I did not even realize I had this thing in the fuel saver mode, so I went ahead and switched it to off-road. And that sounds so much better. That's what we're gonna need to get out of here. Oh my god, I hate fuel economy mode. I cannot believe I made that mistake. So like I was saying, I can go down and then drive back up the mountain, but I want a challenge, so we're gonna try to drive back up the mountain the same way we came. So let's see what we can do here. There we go, and we got it. Now I wonder if we can fit like past the tanker, or are we gonna have to try to go up and over the tanker? Let's see. The exhaust stacks are kind of high. They may hit it. If they do, we'll have to back up and find another way out. But come on, can we fit? Can we fit? Can we fit? Oh, it's gonna be close. Yo, imagine I hit it and it falls on me. I think we're good. Trying to watch out for that stand. And we made it. Let's go. We did it, guys. This truck is such a... Oh! Whoa. So I forgot to tell you guys, this is a mountain biking trail, believe it or not. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Wait, what are you doing? Whoa! Extreme. He went up and over that thing. I would have just went under it. But that's pretty impressive. Thank God I did not hit him. That would have been terrible. Okay, that's enough playing around, guys. Let's get this thing back to the shop. Now, I was gonna... I don't know what I should do here. I don't want to be like over height. So I was gonna unload this onto the trailer, but this thing doesn't have any tires on it, so it's gonna scratch up our new trailer. So I don't know what I should do here, guys. I think I'm just gonna risk it and go over height and just hope we don't get pulled over. I don't know. Let's see how high it is first. So we're gonna get this onto the trailer. Nice and easy. Low boy would have been better in this case, but like I said, I just really wanted to use this Trail King. It looks amazing. So it is kind of high, I'm not gonna lie, but I think we can get away with it. We're not going that far, so we should be okay. The other option is to put both of them on the Trail King trailer. I think they would fit, but like I said, I really don't want to scratch that up, so we're gonna just take the risk and go this way. So let's fire up the truck and get out of here. I really like those green lights though, they're so cool. Beautiful truck, beautiful trailer. I'm really liking this setup. Shout outs to Flair for this one. This one is by Flair. Amazing truck and trailer. We made it back to Sandy Shores, and I was thinking, should I do the repairs here at Ace Towing, or should I do the repairs at my truck dealership? And I'm thinking we should do it at the truck dealership because we can handle light stuff here at the shop, but this is going to be a full-on rebuild of a semi-truck. So I think what I'm going to do is actually just drive it over with the off-road wrecker and get it over to the dealership. Now the real question is, will this truck be done in time to deliver this oversized load? It's not looking too good, guys, but we have 2 days and I believe that we can get this done. So let's take this to the dealership, which is right down the road, conveniently located on Nowhere Road, just off of Smoke Tree Road. But yeah, let's take this inside and see what we can do with it. And we are inside of the dealership. We haven't been here in a little while since we delivered the Mack trucks here, but as you guys can see, we have a lot of trucks being worked on right now. See some Peterbilt, some Macks, a Kenworth. And the good thing about this dealership, we have a lot of parts in stock, guys, so hopefully I don't have to go on like a wild treasure hunt to find everything that we need. So that should make things easier. So this side of the dealership is for repairs and the other side of the dealership is for new sales. I'll show you guys that too. But for now, let's get this thing unloaded in this last slot here. I went ahead and called an all hands on deck. I got 5 of my best mechanics and we're putting them all on this truck because we need this thing done in less than 2 days. So unfortunately, all the other repairs are gonna have to wait 2 days in the meantime, but they'll be okay. We'll just tell them we have parts delays or something. I don't know, maybe we'll blame it on COVID. But anyway, this is the dealership where we actually sell, or this is the showroom, I should say. This is where we make our sales. And it looks like we have 2 customers in here, so hopefully they will purchase some trucks, which is awesome. So in the meantime, I'm gonna let these guys look over the truck and let me know what I need. Hopefully we have some stuff in stock, but this is like a truck that's like what, 40 years old or something at this point, so we're probably gonna have to work and find some of the stuff. We'll see. I'll let them work on it and see what they tell me. In the meantime, I'm gonna get back to the shop because I do have some more work to do, and we can take the road, but let's just go off-road. I really have fun with this truck. Whoa, oh man, this thing is so amazing. I'm trying not to destroy anything, but so much fun with this thing. We are now responding to a CHP request, which is allowing us to use our red and blue lights as well as our siren. And that is because traffic is backed up in the southbound lanes, and it looks like it's backing up so far that now the northbound lanes are being affected. So CHP called, they said there's a box truck that needs to be towed. Apparently it broke down, so let's try to clear the road as soon as possible because as you guys can see, there's a lot of traffic here. Let's try to make our way to the front without hitting anybody. We was able to squeeze our way in, and there is a bit of space here, but everybody's just kind of taking it easy and trying not to hit anything. But come on, there's plenty of space. You can go. Come on now. Looks like we have the driver up here. To help out with traffic, I'm gonna just hook up to it and pull it forward, and then I'll talk to the driver and see what exactly he wants us to do with it. So we got it, and let's pull forward. Yeah, that should give traffic enough space so they could go by a little bit faster. Hey man, I got the truck hooked up. Where you want to tow it to?
You can take it to the Auto Exotic shop in Los Santos.
Shouldn't be a problem. You can hop in my truck and I'll be up there in a moment. So we now have the truck ready to go. Just making sure we got the light bar back here. Everything's good. Don't have to worry about air brakes. All right, so we are ready to go. Let's get this truck out of here. And he's going to be towing it, or I'm going to be towing it to the city for him. He wants me to drop it off at the, I think the Exotics mechanic shop. So not too far. We'll drop this off. I did also get a call from my mechanics guys, and we now pretty much know what we're going to need to fix the semi-truck. The first thing that we're going to need is a new frame. The frame got destroyed as it like tumbled down that mountain. Now I'm trying to think of a good spot where I can find one. Obviously, I don't want to spend a lot of money. Just dropped off the box truck, and now we are heading to the sheriff's station where we're going to check out a police auction that they're having. And based off what I saw online, there is a semi-truck there. So I'm hoping it's in good condition, and we should be able to use that for our build. And we made it to the station. Let's see what they have here. Ooh. Look at this, guys. So this is the impound lot, and that truck appears to have some damage, but I think it is exactly what we need. So it looks like they have a, what's that, a gang burrito. They got a Charger. Ooh, that's a nice Ram over here. Why are there so many Chargers? What's with Dodge Chargers and criminals? That's kind of crazy. Got a new Tahoe, but what we are interested in is this, what is this, a Peterbilt 379, I think? Oh, they got a bullet hole in the radiator though, but that's an easy thing to swap out. But dang, look at the door panels. My goodness, this thing got shot up terribly. Somebody wanted the driver dead. I'm assuming since it's purple, maybe it's involved with the Baller Gang, but wow. That's crazy. Well, it appears to be good. The main thing that we need, guys, is the frame. That's this part down here, and that appears to be straight and perfect. But we'll also be able to use probably the tires, the wheels, the drive shaft, the fuel, the exhaust pipes. I think we can use almost everything off this truck, guys. Oh, and more importantly, we do need an engine for that, for the truck, and I think this is going to be perfect, guys. So yeah, we could pretty much take everything apart and put it into the cab over, and that should be perfect. Let's talk to the deputy, see how much money they want for this thing. Hey man, how you doing? I'm interested in the purple semi truck you got over there. How much y'all want for it?
That big truck is going to run you $50,000.
50K, man, that's a little bit more than I was hoping to spend. I mean, it is a good price still, because these trucks go for like 200K brand new, so 50K isn't horrible, but it is what it is. Let's buy it. Okay, man, I'll take it. 50K, you got it.
Nice doing business with you.
Perfect, thank you. So we are now 50K in the hole on this project, but I'm excited because this is the perfect truck to help us build the cab over. It's gonna be a shame to see it kind of go. I mean, maybe we can keep it alive somehow and use it in another project, but most of this truck is gonna go to saving the cab over. And it all starts with us lifting it up. So first thing we gotta do is back up to it. And it looks like we got it. We're gonna lift it on up. Now this is a heavy truck. We only got a medium duty wrecker, but since it's not pulling a trailer or anything like that, the medium duty can handle this thing. So now we're gonna run this up to Sandy Shores, take it to the truck dealership, and then my guys can start working on getting this thing broken down and building up the cab over. Let's watch out for this train. That's a very short train. Whoa, that guy almost got killed. He stopped a little short there. Made it back to the dealership before sunset, so that is great. We're gonna get this thing into the shop, and then my mechanics can start working on it. Now, They're supposed to be going home for the day, but I'm gonna offer them some money and see if they are willing to work throughout the night to get this thing done. Hopefully they'll be down to pull a 24-hour shift and help me get this truck done in time so we can do the oversized load. It is now Friday and I have some bad news, guys. My mechanic just called me and they said they got everything installed, but they realized the transmission is shot. So they were able to order another transmission for me, but the problem is I have to go pick it up. And the other problem is I'm kind of busy right now with the height pole truck. So what I'm doing is marking out our route to make sure that we're not going to hit anything tomorrow with the oversized load. So what I have to do is use the height pole truck, drive the route, and just make sure that none of the overpasses are too low. So we're gonna do that quickly by checking this train tracks over here. So we're gonna do that quickly by checking this overpass right here, which are train tracks, and this is gonna be tight, guys, but we don't seem to be hitting. So I think we're gonna be okay. We also have, no, that's it. I think that's gonna be the main thing we have to worry about tomorrow with the oversized load, and looks like we're going to be clear, so that's good. So the next problem we have to deal with is the transmission, and my mechanic had to order one, and unfortunately it did cost a lot of money, and it's coming in via air freight. It's actually being delivered to the Grapeseed airport, and because of that it costs a lot of money. So that's why we had to pick up the forklift and the trailer so that we could head over to the airport, pick up the load, and then drop it off at the dealership. Now I'm hoping there's no more surprises. As long as we can finish this truck by tomorrow, we should be able to use it on the oversized load. So I'm just hoping that everything works out. So apparently this plane been waiting a long time for me, so I need to hurry up and get to the airport, and we are now here at Mackenzie's Field, so let's head inside. But wait a minute, is that a military plane? What the heck? This can't be the transmission, is it?
About time you got here. Park over there.
Yes, sir. Okay, guys, so apparently this is our delivery that we're picking up, but I can't believe it came on a military aircraft. I think it said Marines. Like, what in the world? How much is this gonna cost? Don't get me wrong, I'm happy they were able to get it in time, but this is just crazy. Like, we got a whole aircraft that we're taking this thing out of. Hey man, do I pay you, and how much is this thing gonna cost?
$40,000 plus $1,000 every minute our engines are running.
$40,000 plus $1,000 a minute. This isn't okay. I'm not even gonna waste any more time. I cannot believe this. Let me just get it out of here so they can stop charging me money. $1,000 a minute. That is insane. Got it onto the forklift, and let's get it onto the trailer as fast as possible so we don't waste any more money. This is crazy. All right, let's get this back onto the trailer. All right, sir, I got it loaded up. I don't think I took long, right? How much is it gonna cost me now?
$47,000.
An extra $7,000. Why so much? It only took me like 2 minutes.
$42,000 plus $5,000 for gratuity.
You added on gratuity? Are you kidding me? Whatever. Thank you for your service, man. You guys have a great day. I'm gonna get out of here before I get chopped up by this blade. Whoa, they are now applying takeoff thrust.
Thanks for supporting the United States Marines.
No problem. Whoa. They nearly ran out of space there. I think they even hit something. Did you guys see that? Wow. That was crazy. That was crazy. And for the record, I was not scared. But anyway, let's get to the dealership so we can get this thing dropped off and hope that it works, because we just spent what, $47,000 on this thing, and in total we sent what, about 100K or so. So yeah, hopefully this is all worth it. Today is Saturday, it's the big day, and I'm super excited because we're going to be taking a look at the cab over for the first time. All of my mechanics have been working very hard the last 2 days, and you know, this was an expensive job, so I'm very thankful for you guys. But anyway, Stephanie, move that truck, move that truck, move that truck. They thought it would be cool if they'll like hide it with this and kind of surprise me with it. All right, here we go. Whoa, guys, this thing looks amazing. Wow, look at the license plate, old school. So it ended up being a Peterbilt. Oh my goodness. This is an old, what is this, a 352 Peterbilt. This thing looks amazing, guys. Wow, this definitely looks like it can haul a heavy load now. Look at the tires, the wheels. Y'all went in with the lights, like lights lights all the way back here too. Lights are just everywhere. This thing probably looks amazing at night. And if you guys look at the rear end, we were able to use the same end from the Peterbilt, the 379. So we were able to be resourceful and reuse some parts. But this looks great, guys. Let's fire it up for the first time. It looks like they also added a little sleeper cab to it too, which is pretty nice. They didn't have that before. Look at the exhaust, the air filters, the antennas, everything looks great. Oh my. It is so nice to see this truck on the road after all those years. Wow. Oh, look at the brake lights too. This is amazing. Okay guys, so we have about an hour or so until we have to deliver that load. And I kind of did wait to the last minute because I really wanted to see if this truck can haul it. I'm hoping it could. It seems to be driving okay, so that's a good sign. But man, this looks great, guys. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the heck's going on at the shop? So I had to deal with a little bit of a fire in the shop yet again. This literally happened last week too, but this time it ended up being Jerry. He was smoking near the gas pumps, which is not a smart thing to do. Should fire him for it, honestly, but I'm more excited about this truck and this oversized load, so I'll deal with that later. Hey guys, I just realized I forgot to do the most important thing, and that was to put the oversized load banner and the flags on the front of the truck. And I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like since I completely forgot to do that, but there it is. And let's jump back to the video. Trailer is connected. Let's do a tug test. Uh-oh. It's a little heavy, guys. Maybe because we're on the sand. Okay, we're moving now. That was not what I wanted to see, but I think it's just because we were on some sand there and it wasn't getting traction. Now, worst case scenario, if this truck does like struggle or anything like that, what I can do is use one of the other. Oh my God. I was looking at the trucks back there and nearly went into a rock. But yeah, worst case scenario, if I have to, I can use one of the Kenworths to haul the load. I just really want to do it with this old Peterbilt. But I am off to a terrible start though. I thought these things were supposed to have good turning radiuses, but you know what? We did kind of go overboard and stretch out the frame, so that's probably why. Did they really just drive under the load? Wow, people are crazy. But anyway, let's go drop this thing off, guys. I am so excited. Truck sounds great, it looks great. Let me know what you guys think about it down below as I attempt to not bottom out on this railroad crossing. We should be good though, because the trailer itself sits pretty high. Now let's see if we can do a better job with this turn. I'm gonna swing it wide. Oh my God, this thing just doesn't want to turn. I got to turn from like 5 minutes ago in order to make that. Man, oh, golf cart, sorry. I know I'm on the wrong side of the road. I am so sorry about that. Wait, did I take out? Oh, I took out the stop sign. Uh-oh. All right, it's okay. I'll put it back up when I come back. That shouldn't be a problem. There's a line on the ground anyway that says stop, so they should be okay. But man, this truck is great. Turning radius, not so great. But again, that's because we kind of stretched it out so much. And now that I think about it, with this turning radius issue, the place that we're delivering to, we have to make a lot of tight turns. We did it before, but it's probably going to be more difficult with this truck since it doesn't want to turn. I really hope we're able to do this. So I was so excited to drive the truck that I didn't even realize I went the wrong way. So we gotta make a turn and get onto the highway. But maybe this is actually better because we would have had to cross 2 highways, like north and southbound traffic, if I went the right way. Now we only really have to worry about making a left turn, which is just crossing 1. And we don't have any escorts with us to help us out with traffic. So it is going to be a challenge, but we should be able to get it done. So I spoke too soon, and I just realized something, guys. Uh-oh. I did not check this with the height pole truck. Are we going to fit? Let's take this nice and easy. It looks like we are. Okay, we're good. We have a couple of feet to spare. Yeah, I went the wrong way. And I don't know if I can make this left turn now because this is going to be very, very sharp. There's a very good chance that this turn is going to be impossible for me to make. So I think we're going to have to go back into Sandy Shores and spin around over there. There's no way I'm making this turn, guys. I'm not even going to try. Let's just make the right instead. So we literally... What are you doing? Come on, man. You never seen a truck make a wide turn before in your life? Come on. Get out of here. Go, go, go. Go! What are you waiting for now? I don't know what's this guy's problem. I'm just gonna try to get around him. But I gotta see where I can do a U-turn at. We're literally back at our mechanic shop, which is ridiculous, our tow shop. But I think I can make a left turn here. I'm gonna go on the ground a little bit, but that's okay if we run over this sand. Yeah, actually, I feel like I could pull a whole U-turn right here. Hold up, I got an idea. I was gonna go around that way, but we could just pull a turn right here, guys. Look at that, perfect. So now we are going the correct way. All I had to do was come out the shop, make a right, go straight, and I would have been pretty much done with this delivery. And I completely messed that up by taking the wrong route. But luckily we were able to correct the situation before something bad happened. Now we're going to be delivering this all the way to the top of those hills up there where the windmills are. And I hope this truck has what it takes to get up there. I had to slow down just to make sure we fit under this underpass, but as we can see, we are perfectly fine. We checked it with the height pole yesterday, but just wanted to make sure. Now we're going to be making a very hard right turn and making our way up the hill. Please, nobody pass me. I'm turning to the right. Actually, hold up. I never use my turn signal, so I guess it's partially my fault. Turn signal is now on. I'm turning. Alright, we're looking good so far. Now, can we make it up the hill with this thing? It's really low, and honestly, we shouldn't have made it so low with this bumper and everything, but hopefully we make it up here without tearing anything off this truck. So far, it's handling it without any issues, but it's starting to get steeper, so I don't want to get too confident here. I'm gonna have to be very careful on these turns because what we realize is that this truck doesn't like to turn. Okay, turn number 1 is good, but here we go. This is gonna be a real test. I have to go wide so that the rear doesn't hit anything. And we're looking good, looking good. Okay. I think we got this, guys. Now this right turn is going to be a little bit harder, but we're going to just do the same exact thing. Go all the way to the outside and then turn hard. Here we go. I can even ride this section a little bit just to make sure we have enough space. I have to make sure the back wheels do not fall. Uh-oh. Oh no, oh no. That's what I was worried about, those back wheels. Uh-oh. I'm bottomed out, guys. Wait, we're good. We was able to back up. I'm worried about the back wheels, though. Oh, goodness. The whole trailer is in the air right now. That did not work. I'm gonna continue though. If it could catch the other side, we may be okay. Come on, nice and easy. Oh, imagine if this thing flips over, guys. I'm gonna be fired. Yo, we're good. Perfect. That was close. Ooh. See, guys, that's why I said you cannot put your guard down. You really have to be prepared. We're gonna continue making our way all the way up to the top of the mountain. Now that we made it up here, I'm feeling a little bit more confident with this truck, so I think I should be able to do the other two loads without an issue. Whoa, I didn't set this up right at all. But I think we're okay. I got saved there. Luckily nothing was there. Now we have a couple more turns, a couple more hills. Wait. Your boy is not paying attention. I just went down a dead-end road. I'm praying I could back this thing up. Come on. Oh, thank you. That's great. Oh, good thing I realized. I would have got myself stuck in a bad place. Okay, we need to focus. Let's not mess up this turn. We're almost to the top. Watch out for the poles. Man, this windmill looks so close. Imagine if it just smacks us. But we're good. So we made it to the top, and these two needs to be repaired. So they now have the first two of the blades, and then the other two truckloads will bring in the third one for that one, plus one or the three for that. So that is great. Let's get this thing unloaded, and then we will get out of here. Today we are searching for an old abandoned semi-truck from the 1970s to upgrade into the strongest heavy haul truck. But before we can do that, we need to search for several important parts to make this build complete. Hey, what's up guys? I just finished talking to a customer about relocating their home to another part of the county, and while I was out here I actually ran into a 17-year-old kid, and he told me the craziest story that you guys are probably not even going to believe. So we're gonna head to our shop and I'm gonna tell you guys what happened. But anyway, he said that he has been watching our videos on YouTube, and he actually has been binge watching our videos, especially the ones about us repairing abandoned vehicles, and that is because his grandfather actually lost a truck in the 1990s, guys, which is crazy. Apparently it's like a 1978 Ford. I'm not sure what model it is, but it's a semi truck, and his grandfather lost it, and he wants to try to restore it and become a truck driver. So pretty much his grandfather was a truck driver and his father was a truck driver, and he wants to follow in their footsteps and become a truck driver. So he's only 17 years old, but he will be 18 soon, and I figured if we can recover the truck for him, we can gift it to him, and that could help him start his career as a truck driver. Now this is going to be a very challenging thing to do today, guys, because we're going to have to go out into the forest, and this vehicle has been sitting for like 31 years. Oh my god, what's going on at the shop? There's always something. Let me speed up and go check that out. But yeah, the thing has been sitting there for so long, guys, so this is going to be a challenge. Plus we have bad weather moving into the area too. So if we do not get this thing in time, we're going to lose our opportunity to get it, and we may not be able to recover it for like a week or two, because we're supposed to have very bad rain that is hitting Los Santos for like the next week and a half, and it's going to be flooding. It's going to be a lot of stuff going on. So I told him I'm going to be super busy once that happens, so I'm going to have to try to recover it today. Now, in order to get this done, we're going to bring out our off-road heavy wrecker. Well, it's not really a heavy wrecker, but it's an off-road wrecker, the Wastelander. This thing is a beast. So we're going to take that, head out into the forest, and see if we can locate his truck. Now he did give me the location of it. He shared the location. He also showed me some pictures of it, and it's in a very bad state. I actually want to show you guys, but I don't want to spoil it yet, so you guys are probably just gonna have to wait until we get there. But we're gonna have to do some crazy things to get it out of the place where it is stuck. Like there's trees growing through it and stuff like that. Like it's gonna be a challenge, so we're gonna have to try to cut it free and do all of that before the rain rolls in. As you guys can see, it's already super cloudy, so we gotta hurry up before it gets too late. So first thing we got to do is get the chains attached on the wastelander so we can go ahead and roll out. This thing has been putting in work lately. We've been doing so many recoveries. Now that we have it chained down, the second thing we have to do is get the neck back onto the trailer, which I have just done. And third, we need to figure out what semi-truck we are going to be taking for today. Oh, he's about to pit him. Damn, they may call us later to go pick that up. But yeah, because of the terrain, I think we're gonna go with the smaller truck, the Kenworth W900. I would take the bigger one, but I know where we're going is we're not gonna have that much space, and clearance is gonna be an issue. So I think this truck is gonna be easier to maneuver. So let's go ahead and get started and see if we can get this truck completed. And like I was saying, guys, you know, he's a young kid. He's almost 18. He want to get his CDL and stuff like that, so he doesn't really like have money and stuff. His family hasn't been able to recover the vehicle in all these years, and no tow truck company really wanted to even attempt it because of how dangerous of a location it's in. So basically what I'm trying to say is this is going to be like an expensive job, but because of the circumstances and, you know, he's kind of a fan of ours and stuff like that, I'm going to try to help him out for free, man. Like I really feel like I want to make a difference in this guy's life. He sounds like a cool kid and I want to help him out, you know, so we're going to try our best to see if we can get this job done. And who knows, maybe he'll be able to become not only a truck driver, but a heavy haul truck driver. We do have some heavy hauls that we have to deliver in about a week or two. So I feel like that would be a good test for the truck. Like imagine we could recover the truck. Really, bro, you don't see this big giant thing in front of you? Come on, man. But yeah, like I was saying, imagine we can recover the vehicle and like put it into a good state, like repair it, and then we could get it to haul an oversized load. Like that would be cool. Like I don't know, I would love to do that if I was like 17 years old and wanted to be a truck driver. So I think that's what I'm gonna do for the guy. I'm gonna see if I could set up that load up for him, and I'm gonna teach him how to drive it. So we have a lot of work to do today, guys, and it all starts with us making it to the location. We're about halfway to the location. Now, I'm not going to be able to drive the truck the whole way, so I'm going to try to go as far as I can, and then we'll switch back to the off-road wrecker for the rest of the journey. But we're going to have to go all the way up there into the forest, guys. Look how densely populated this area is with trees. It's going to be crazy. So we're almost here, and I think we're gonna have to set up our truck somewhere here and then go the rest of the way with the off-road wrecker. Yeah, we got to get all the way up there, and I don't think my truck can make it. It probably could, but I don't want to push it. So let's disconnect from the trailer, and I'll park my truck over here. I already removed all of the chains, so I'm gonna remove the neck now, and we can hop into the truck and head to the location. Just gotta climb all the way up here. Oh, I love the way this engine sounds. This thing is amazing. Alright, here we go, guys. So we're headed in. Now I'm gonna look at my phone. He like dropped a pin on where the location is. Whoop! Oh my god, I don't want to kill any animals. Come on, watch out. But yeah, as I was saying, he dropped a pin on where it's at. I think I need to go up here past the bridge. And oh, yeah. I remember where I have to go now. So I have to go up this trail, and this is why I really need this off-road vehicles, because I am not getting a heavy wreck up there. I am not getting a tow truck up there. I am not getting a semi-truck up there. So we're kind of forced to use this thing, but this thing is a beast, which is great. Now, guys, I just remembered one more thing about the story that I forgot, like one of the most important things about the story, and that is there was a big wildfire in this area like about 5 or 7 years ago or so, a lot of the trees has like grown back and stuff like that. Most of the trees were okay, like most of the lower stuff is what got torched. But the problem is the wildfire like destroyed the truck. So like the truck was already destroyed and the wildfire made it worse. So just be prepared. This thing is going to be in some bad shape once we find it. So now looking at my phone here, I think I got to make a turn and head south up this trail. Now you're probably wondering what was his grandfather doing up here with that semi truck. Well, he was a logger. And they had to drive up these crazy roads, you know, bring the trees and the logs down. So they came up here, cut the trees, and then they had to bring them back down to the sawmill. But that was such a long time ago that all the trees have grown back since then. Now, according to the GPS here, I mean, it should be right here. So let's get out and take a look at this thing. The weather seems to be holding up for now. I do have to be careful because it gets very steep here and I don't have any harnesses or anything on, so if I slip I'm pretty much dead. And I'm not seeing the truck yet. Sometimes these like pins, when you drop them, they are a little off, but it should be somewhere over here, so I'm gonna just keep looking. Still not seeing anything yet. Just a lot of trees, rocks. Again, I gotta watch my footing. Oh, whoa, there it is. Okay, we found it. That's half of the problem, but look how steep this area is. Oh my goodness. How the heck am I gonna get this? Okay, so apparently it slid down here when he was driving it and it's been stuck there ever since. And now I can see why no other tow truck company from the 90s wanted to attempt this rescue, because first off, they would have had to get a truck here, and second, this is very bad. So I have to figure out how to get down there so I could take a look at this thing without falling all the way down. There's really no way to go about this besides going very slow and hoping that if I do slip, the tree or the truck would break my fall. Maybe if I just take small steps like this. Oh, I think this is working. Oh, ouch. Oh, damn, that hurts. Okay, we're here. Wow. All right, so it looks like we have some trees holding this up, like this big tree right here. But we also have a tree through the cabin, and unfortunately, that's gonna make this very hard to get out. So I'm thinking I'm gonna need a saw and seeing if I could cut these trees down. Now I don't have a I fell again. I didn't want to talk about me falling down the mountain and hurting myself, but I could have died, and I do not want to fall again. So because of that, I now have some rigging equipment, and I have a tripod that's going to help me keep my footing. And I called Alex to come up here too. So Alex is up here with the flatbed, and pretty much what we did was winch, or pretty much tie his truck to my truck, and then we're going to tie this truck to that big thick tree right there, because that's not going anywhere. And then he's going to be able to make sure that I do not fall down. So I'm going to set up my tripod right here, and that way I can lower myself down. Now I'm going to have to go down there with a saw, and that's pretty much why I'm taking all of these precautions, because you guys saw me fall without anything in my hand, and I do not want to fall with a saw in my hand. So let me try to get this set up, and I'm going to see if I can put it behind this truck, and we now have it set up so that will give me a point to kind of hang on to and lower myself down while I am doing all of the cuts. Now I do not have a chainsaw, guys. I'm not really into cutting, but I do have a K12 saw. Normally we use it for like rescues and firefighting. You can also use it for like concrete cutting and stuff like that. It's not really made to cut trees, I know that, but in this situation, it's all I have, so I'm gonna grab it. The weather is starting to deteriorate, guys. Like, as you can see, the clouds are getting lower. It looks like it's about to start raining any moment now, so we really need to hurry up. I'm gonna try to lower myself down and cut these trees off of this truck. So I know this looks kind of crazy with what I'm doing, but it's okay. We got this, guys. Don't worry. So we're lowering ourselves down. And I'm gonna try to get all the way down to the tree so that I could start cutting all this stuff away and we can recover that truck. I still haven't even been able to get a good look at this thing, but I mean, it's kind of burnt up from the wildfire, so there's really not much to see right now, but I'm hoping by the time we're done with recovering it, it will look beautiful again. But we're slowly making our way down here. This feels much safer than what we did the first time when I fell down. Coming out here by myself was a bad idea though. I really should have had backup because I could have died on this one. Okay, I think we're in a good spot, so I'm gonna try to release myself, but what I'm gonna do is see if I could maybe anchor myself into one of these branches so that at least I won't fall when I let go. So right now what I'm trying to do is cut this tree from out of this semi-truck cab so that we can free it. I know this looks a little bit crazy with the sparks, but it's working, as you guys can see. So now we have a couple more branches to worry about. I see this one right here. Let me see if I can cut it. Come on, come on, come on, get out of there. Oh, we can see inside the cab, man. This thing was burnt up. That sucks, but I'm really hoping we can make this look nice again. All right, so after looking at the truck, I think this is the last tree I need to cut. And after that, we should be able to pull it straight up. So let's see if we can get this one. I think I got a good angle on this tree. So once we clear it, we should have a straight shot to get the truck out. There we go, finally. It took forever. Okay, now I think we can pull the truck out. So I'm gonna have to go up, put the saw down, and then bring a winch down, attach it somewhere, and then start pulling it back up. So let me make my way back up to the truck. And now the rain is coming in. It's not that heavy yet, but it's supposed to get worse, so we gotta try to get this done fast before that heavy rain comes in. So what I'm gonna do now is get this truck out of the way so that we can bring in the wrecker and try to pull it up. Uh-oh. Come on, come on, come on. That was close. We nearly went over the edge with this truck. That would have not been nice. So now it's showtime, and we're gonna put this truck to the test and see if I can pull that thing up this hill. I need it to stay like right here. Do not move. Got the brakes set. I should probably, you know what? Let's get a line. Alex, get a line like to that tree to my truck while I hook up the other truck, all right? Because I do not want this thing sliding down. So let's see if we can do this. This incline is ridiculous, guys. My truck wants to fall right now. As you guys can see, it's actually going down. But I do have it attached. Oh, man. Almost died again. I do have it attached to the semi-truck. If you guys can see, there's a line right there to the front of it. And it's going to the back of my truck. So I'm going to see if I can pull it up now before my truck goes over. So right now, guys, the rain started coming down very hard. And I'm attempting to pull this thing up. Looks like we got it. Come on, come on. Oh, we're sliding, we're sliding. I need to go to the left. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, we got it. Oh, uh-oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, we're about to get wrapped around a tree. Okay, we're good. Whew. That was crazy. Let me get this disconnected. That was bad, but we got it done, and that's all that matters. So now we need to try to get this thing to our low boy at the bottom of the mountain. So I'm going to see if I can get it into the bed. If not, I'm going to have to just drag it all the way down the mountain. Hopefully it could fit, though. Just going to try to pull it here onto this little road. And now we'll try to back up to it and see if we could get it loaded. To my surprise, it actually fits. It does hang off a little bit, but that is perfectly fine. We just need it to get down the mountain, so I went ahead and chained it up. As you guys can see, the rain is coming down. We did take some damage to our truck, though, which is a little bit unfortunate, but this thing was made to work like this, so that stuff is cosmetic, and it can get replaced or repainted. Buffed out, whatever, it'll be fine. But I'm tired of getting soaked and wet. I would say let me get into my truck where I won't get soaking wet, but this thing is still getting wet as all the water is coming in, guys. This thing wasn't really made to be out here. in the elements like this, but it is what it is. So we have recovered a truck that has been sitting here for 31 years, guys. That is crazy. I think Cody is going to be so excited when he sees this thing, and his grandfather is going to be proud. And we got to be careful heading back to our truck because this area is very muddy and unpredictable. The last thing we want is a mudslide. I'm trying to remember, how do I even get out of here? Where did I even come from? I don't even know. I think it's this way. That's a tree. I may be lost, guys. Where the heck is my truck? I think we came by that road, wasn't it? I remember seeing a bridge. I think this is it. I think we went up on the other side. Oh, two-wheeling it. We're good. Yeah, I think we went up that side, so we came around the other side. So this should take us back to our semi-truck. Oh, I just went bowling. I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry, dear. I'm having second guesses on if I'm going the right way or not. I really don't know. Everything looks different in the rain. I think I am. So it turns out I was going the wrong way. Luckily, we do have GPS. Oh, man. So I was able to pinpoint my truck, and now we're heading back to it. You know what I think happened? We came down on the other side of the mountain or something like that, and I got disorientated. Because what we really did was we came up here, and that's the trail that we went up, I think. Yeah, that's the trail we went up over there, so... Uh-oh. That's what happened. Now, I don't think we can fit on that bridge, so I'm about to find another way down where the exhaust stacks are a little bit too high for that bridge, so we're gonna have to try to get down this way. Got very precious cargo here. I gotta get this mission done, and of course I don't want to lose my life and have my tow truck turn into a YouTube video of somebody trying to rescue an abandoned tow truck from a stupid tow truck driver that came out here in these bad conditions. Oh my god, this is crazy. All right, I think my truck is up there, and I gotta figure out how to get up there. Wait, if I turn around, I think I can full send it if I don't get stuck in this water first. Oh my god, do you guys think I'm gonna make this? I'm gonna try it. Oh man, we made it. Where the heck is my semi-truck? Is it up here? I see it, finally. Oh, I'm tired of being lost. Okay guys, we made it back to the truck. The rain really disorientates you. It's so hard to see. Everything looks different from when we first came, but that's okay. We made it back, and that's all that matters. I got the truck turned around, and we can now head back to our shop. Weather is still terrible, but I'm happy that we are at least out of most of it. Happy to be back in my truck because being out on foot is terrible. Like, it was starting to get very cold out here. We may have another problem. Are we gonna fit? The smokestacks on this truck are so tall. I think we're good though. I don't hear anything. Don't see anything. Looks like we cleared it. Uh-oh. I accidentally ran something over and now this guy's mad. He's chasing me. I didn't mean to run over that animal. It ran in front of me. Alright, I'm gonna stop and see if I could just talk to him. Is that a mountain lion? He's giving me the middle finger. Oh shoot, is that a gun? He got a gun! Alright, he's giving up, I think. Hey man, can we just talk about this? Where did he go? Hey, where is he? Oh wait, is he fighting a mountain lion now? I think he's fighting a mountain lion. Oh, nope. He's not fighting a mountain lion. He's fighting me. He is fighting me. Where is the mountain lion? I want the mountain lion to attack. Oh, he just shot out my wrecker. Okay, now this is personal. He's lucky I don't have a gun. I will definitely shoot back. I was not expecting to get into a shootout today. Or at least get shot at today, I should say. I really should get a firearm so I could defend myself. After a heck of an experience, we are finally back at the shop so we could get this truck unloaded, and I'll give it to my mechanics so they can start working on it. Because of this heavy rain, like all of the light duty fleet has been dispatched out, and they're all responding to calls. We're gonna place the truck into this bay right here, and then I'll have my mechanics start working on it. But before they can do that, we're gonna have to figure out what it needs, and honestly, it looks like it's gonna need a lot. It is now the next day, and our mechanic Michael said we are going to need a lot of parts. So what I did was look on Facebook Marketplace, and I found an RV for sale. Now you're probably wondering, how is an RV going to help us with repairing a truck? Well, it will all make sense once we see it. So we're gonna head out with the heavy wrecker now and check out this advertisement. And luckily this thing is pretty close, so if everything works out, I should be able to grab it and bring it back to the shop without a problem. I believe they're gonna be at one of these houses, but I don't think it's this one. I believe it's off in the distance somewhere, so let me go to the right and see if I can figure out where exactly they are at. Or actually, it may be behind us. I don't even know. These roads don't really have good addresses out here. Oh wait, I think it's over there to our left. I see it. Yeah, we're going the right way. We're good. Wait a minute. One of our own trucks is here too. Maybe they're upgrading their trucks. That's interesting. But here is the RV, or what was planned to be an RV. Apparently, this lady's husband was trying to convert this semi truck into like some type of RV, or maybe he was trying to do like an extended sleeper. I don't even know. It's kind of weird, but he has that. I guess this is like a bus end or something he was trying to use as a shell, and he was going to build it, but unfortunately that didn't work out. But I'm wondering why one of my trucks is here, because she didn't mention that he works for me. Maybe he does. I don't know. Let me talk to her and see what's going on. Looks like she's out here sitting in the front of her house. Hello, ma'am. My name is Jay. I'm here from Ace Towing. Actually, that doesn't matter, but I am interested in purchasing your truck over there that your husband is trying to turn into an RV.
My dear husband passed away.
Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that, ma'am. I had no idea your husband died.
You know my son Jason? He works for Ace Trucking.
Oh, your son works for Ace Trucking. Oh wow. Oh, I did not even know that. This is where he lived. You're his mother. Oh, okay. So this is Jason's mother. Well, nice to meet you, ma'am. I'm sorry we had to meet under these unfortunate terms.
It's okay. My husband lived a long life.
So how much were you looking to get for that truck over there?
$25,000 to help cover the bills.
Oh, 25,000. Oh, yeah, it looks like, let me take a look at it one more time. So she wants 25K. I'm sorry, lady. I know your husband died, but I am not giving you 25K. Let's see what's wrong with it though. It looks like it's missing a front tire, but that's pretty cheap. We got a little bit of body damage, but I'm gonna tell you what we mainly need, guys. We need the exhaust stacks. We need the fuel tanks. We need the rear end, which looks to be in perfect condition. And that's going to be mainly everything we need. Oh, and if the engine is good, we'll definitely can use the engine too. So I'm going to try to lowball her a little bit. I'm going to try to give her, I'll go with 9. Hey, man. Unfortunately, that truck does have a lot of issues with it, and it's going to take like a lot of work for me to get it back on the road. So the best I can do is about $9,000.
$9,000? Are you kidding me?
No, ma'am. I'm not trying to lowball you. Okay, how about 15,000? Is that better? Okay, you can put that away, ma'am. Okay, I please don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. I don't want to die. Okay, I'll give you 20,000. That's all I have. I swear, I only have 20,000. I'm sorry.
Are you lying to me?
No, I'm not lying. Please, just put the gun down. That's all I have.
Fine. Send it to my Cash App.
Okay, ma'am, I'll Cash App it to you right now. I just need your phone number sent. Okay, so the money has been sent to the lady. Man, I feel like I got extorted. Like, I didn't want to spend $20,000. That $9,000 was too much. She just ripped me off for this thing, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's go ahead and try to tow this thing back to the shop, take it apart, and then use it to fix the other truck. But wow, I was not expecting for that to happen. I'm gonna have to talk to Jason when I get back to the trucking company, because this is ridiculous. Like, I literally got held at gunpoint by his mother, but I'm not gonna press charges or anything. I don't know. It's just an all-around bad situation, honestly, but it is what it is. Anyway, we got the truck. Let's tow this thing back to the shop and see what we can do with it. This is not something you see every day. Kind of sad that the guy passed away. It looks like he's about to build something really cool out of it, but at least I'll be able to give this thing another life. Made it back to the shop with the truck. Unfortunately, I lost a little bit of my pride. A little embarrassed about what happened, but it is what it is. What am I gonna do? Shoot an old lady? That wouldn't look good. But with that being said, we can now use the rotator to lift that bus up into the air. And we got it up in the air. I'm gonna hold it right there. Perfect. Now we're gonna move this other truck out the way. It doesn't start, so I'm gonna have to grab the heavy wrecker again. So we're gonna try to slide underneath this truck, attach to it, lift it up just a little bit and pull forward, and now it is free from, I guess, turning into a motorhome like that guy wanted. And now it is free, so we can back it up into the shop. Now we're going to lower this thing back down to the ground, and I'll use my loader to go throw it on the side somewhere. Perfect. This rotator always comes in handy, whether we're working on something crazy at the shop like this, or if we're on the side of the road doing some type of recovery. This rotator is amazing. So now I'm gonna have my mechanic come in and get to work. They're gonna have to replace a lot of the body panels, the interior. I didn't even think about the interior is gonna have to get. What the heck was that? That's kind of scary. You gotta be careful with these old trucks. Did I like touch something? Oh shoot. Okay, I have no idea what that is. I'm not even gonna touch anything. I'm just gonna let them know to be careful and work on switching this stuff out. But the main parts we're gonna need again are gonna be the fuel tanks, the whole rear end, the fifth wheel, and possibly the interior too, because I didn't even realize how destroyed it is. Hopefully the engine in this thing works, because that would save us some money. Just making my way back to the shop. It's been about 5 days of running all over the place to pick up parts. Actually had to stop and pick up this blue car that broke down, but while we were working on that, I was in the middle of picking up the engine for the truck. Unfortunately, we were not able to save the engine that was in the other truck that we bought, and then the one that we rescued from the mountain that was burnt down, so I had no choice but to purchase a new engine. And when I say new, it's not like 100% new. It's remanufactured. It did cost us a lot of money. I think it was about $7,000, which does suck, but hopefully it'll be worth it in the end. So to unload it, I'm going to use a forklift since it's going to be easier, because once we tilt the bed for the car, it's going to kind of be hard to get it off. So let's get this to slide in without damaging our truck. Now we can lift it up and let's get it into the shop. Here's a little bit of a sneak peek of the truck. As you guys can see, it's pretty much done, but we still have to paint it and get the engine swapped out. So we'll place this right here, and then our mechanic can get to work. This project took longer than I thought it was gonna take. Like, I was hoping we'll knock this out faster, but it is finally done. So it ended up being a Ford 9000. I don't remember if I ever mentioned that during the video or not, but it's a Ford 9000. I believe it's from the 1970s, like 1978 exactly. But here it is. 3, 2, 1. There it goes, guys. Take a look at this truck. This thing came out amazing. So much chrome on the front. Like, I feel like this thing is blinding, and this thing is slammed too. Look at that. Beautiful truck. We got the rims looking nice and shining, the rear end looking good. Definitely was a good idea taking that other truck from that lady. But man, everything came out great. The exhaust, I want to actually show you guys the engine too. You could kind of see through it a little bit. We put a nice Caterpillar engine in there, which should give this thing plenty of power, which we're going to need, because I don't know if I mentioned it already, guys, but we have to put this to the test. We have to pull an oversized load with it. So there's actually a job I got to do today, so I'll tell you guys about it after we take a look at this engine. So there it is, guys. This thing is beautiful. Caterpillar, one of the best engines that you guys can get in a truck. That thing looks awesome. So now that we have the truck ready to go, we're gonna head down to the docks and pick up the oversized load. I already went ahead and got the trailer ready. We're gonna have to use our heavy haul trailer, which is going to be a fun challenge for this truck. I mean, pulling it with no cargo should be perfectly fine, but once we put the cargo on it, that is going to be the real test of this thing. So we have 2 individual trailers and they are connected. So we're going to connect our truck to the first one and then we can head out. We are now attached, and before we go, I'm going to show you guys the interior of the cab. We got this giant stick right here. Switch gears, gear stick. But yeah, everything looks nice, guys. Beautiful. And one of my favorite things about the day cab is just being able to look behind me like that. Like, this really comes in handy if we got to back up. Wait a minute, guys. We got a problem. You see how much smoke is coming out? We're like literally rolling coal right now. I'm trying to move. We can't move forward. Hold up. Oh, there we go. Oh, I was gonna say, we better be able to get some traction and move. I don't understand why we can't. We put a very good engine in this thing. I guess maybe it was the dirt. I don't know. But anyway, truck is looking good, guys. This thing is nice. So let's head down to the docks and I'll catch up with you guys once we get there. Made it down to the docks and this is where we got to pick up our cargo. I believe it's going to be a really big steel beam and we got to take that to a construction site. Why are you all the way on my side of the road? Go over, man. You don't see the line? This guy drunk or something? But this is where we have to go to pick up the load, and I have a feeling we're gonna have to back in because there's not much space to turn around in there. Maybe there is. Let's see. They opened up the gate for us. I got the load hooked up and now I'm gonna try to take it out so you guys can see it since it's so dark in here. It looks like we're barely clearing the fence to this place, the top of it at least. Now for this load, we do not have any pilot cars. We do not have any escorts. We are all on our own. So I'm gonna have to make sure we are paying attention and not messing up because you guys already know how bad everybody in this city drives. But here is the beam that we have to deliver. It's pretty good size, good amount of weight, but nothing that we can't handle. Oh my god, nearly crashed. I thought we were gonna hit that building and I nearly hit that dock jockey. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's focus. It looks like we may actually take out this sign. Hold up. I think we're gonna have to go on the other side so we don't hit it. Okay, we're gonna pull all the way to the left and try not to hit this sign. And it looks like we cleared it. So we have to be very mindful of our height on this journey. So let's make sure we're paying attention. We also have a couple of crazy turns we're gonna have to take. I'm not even sure if I can listen to the GPS for this first one that's coming up. Now they want me to go up and out of here. I don't know if I can make that, guys. This is gonna be very tricky because we gotta avoid the security booth, but then we gotta cut enough so that we don't hit anything else. Are we gonna make this turn? I'm gonna try it. If we get stuck, we are in a lot of trouble because there's nothing that's gonna be able to get us out of here. Okay, it looks like we're getting it, but I'm getting hooked up on something. Let me try again. Oh, shoot. Yeah. That's a problem, guys. There's no way I'm gonna make this, but I'm gonna try. That was extremely sketchy, guys. I should not have done that because I could have ended up in the water or something, but yeah, note to self, do not do that again. Why are all these cars going through the red light? We got the green. Come on, man, we got it. So we got about a mile and a half to go. I think the rest of the drive shouldn't be too bad. Main thing we're just going to want to look out for is traffic and making sure they don't hit us and I don't hit them. We are nearly at the construction site. So far everything has been going well. We want to make sure we clear this overpass though. It's a little lower than I thought it was going to be. It appears that we're good though. Just gonna take it nice and easy. I'm hoping this side isn't lower. We only have a couple of inches to work with, which is kind of sad, but you know, size doesn't matter. But anyway, back on topic. There are a lot of cars here, so I gotta make sure none of them does anything foolish like that guy just did. And for this one, we're gonna have to stay wide, but I gotta make sure nobody tries to pass me on the right. And I think we got it. Oh, they want us to go up. Hold up. Gotta watch that car behind us. Man, we are really putting this truck to work today, guys, but she seems to be doing what we are asking her to do, so that is great. We're coming up on the construction site now, so just got to get around these last couple of cars and then we will be done. We made it to the construction site, and I believe they're going to use one of these cranes to lift this beam into place, so we'll just pull the truck right here and then they can do what they have to do. And we have successfully delivered this load, so I'm going to get it unchained so that the crane can pick it up. Today, we are searching for an old abandoned semi-truck to upgrade into the craziest heavy haul truck that you have ever seen. But before we can do that, we need to find several key parts to make this build complete. Hey, what's up guys? Today we have a lot of things that we need to get done, and the first thing is figuring out what we're going to use to haul this oversized load behind me. Now the obvious choice is to use this truck right here, but you guys know I like a challenge. Now in the past we went ahead and rebuilt a 1980s truck and we were able to use that to haul this same oversized load. We also rebuilt a 1970s truck and we had to haul an oversized load with that one as well. So now I want to try to find a truck from the 1960s and see if it can handle this load. Now, where are we gonna find one? I actually was on TikTok earlier today and I saw this truck that crashed in the year 1971, and it crashed in a place that's pretty bad. And believe it or not, this truck has been sitting in the same spot for 53 years. So I'm gonna try to do what no tow company has been able to do and recover it. Now it's in a pretty bad location. I'm not even sure what I'm gonna need to get it out, but I'm gonna start with our loader since this thing has been working really well for me. So hopefully I'm able to get it out with the loader. If not, I may have to come back to the shop and bring our off-road wrecker and use that to pull it out from where it is at. And I was able to use it to recover so many different vehicles so far. So let's go ahead and head out and see if we can locate where this truck is at. And if we find it, the next thing is going to be trying to get it to start. I mean, it's been sitting for 53 years, so I don't know, maybe it will start. Probably not though. I'm sure obviously, like, you know, the battery's going to be dead and you know, it's going to be in bad condition. So now I don't exactly know where this truck is located at, but by looking at the TikTok video I can determine it's somewhere up here in the mountain, and that is because if you look in the video you can see sandy shores in the background, so we know it has to be on one of these roads up here. The question is, which road is it off of and how far it is from the road too. That's going to be the other challenge, because it may not be completely next to the roads. We may have to go off and search for it. I think we're getting close. This kind of looks like the view in the TikTok video, so it should be over here somewhere. I think I'm gonna pull over and just check all these areas and see if I can find it. All right, so I would think it's somewhere over here, but I don't know. I feel like it was higher up in the video, but let me use my binoculars and let's see if I can locate this thing. I feel like here would be too low though. Let me check on the other side of this road. Maybe it's over here. Don't see anything though. Anything? Oh wait, I see it. Here it is, guys. There is the truck. It looks like it's barely being held up by a rock. Now we can try to go up here, but this is going to be steep for the loader. Our off-road wrecker could definitely climb this hill without a problem, but the loader cannot. So I think there is another road on the other side of the truck, so let's try to continue around and see if we can get to it. Can't believe it's been sitting there so long though. Over 50 years, 53 years that thing has been sitting there. and nobody has been able to recover it. But today, I feel like we can do it, guys. Let me know what you guys think, but I think we can do this. So I made it to the top of the mountain, but there's a guardrail here. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get around the guardrail. Oh, wait, there's a small spot right there. I wonder if I could fit the loader between that. I think I can. I'm gonna go ahead and unload everything here and we'll take our chances. If not, I have to go further up to the top of the mountain and try to go around and then make our way all the way back down. The crazy thing is, back in the day, they didn't even have guardrails, so accidents like this was very common, and unfortunately, they were deadly most of the time. I'm gonna make sure I put my seatbelt on because we're about to do something crazy here. And the last thing I want to do is fall down this mountain without my seatbelt on. I mean, I don't want to fall down, period, but I don't know. Now, I kind of disorientated myself. I don't know where the truck is. I think it's over there. I'm gonna just try to follow the guardrail and see if we can find it. Oh, here it is. Alright, so that wasn't so bad. We have located the truck. Now we're gonna have to try to pull it up and get it back to the road. Now, I think if I could just grab a line and then attach it, I could just pull it straight back and get it out of here, but it's in a pretty bad spot. Oh, it's shaking. Alright, I want to try to look. Oh, whew. Ooh, this is very dangerous. One wrong move and this whole truck can go down. Ooh, I didn't mean to jump that far. Okay. Whoa, here it is, guys. This is a 1960s truck. I believe this is like, what, a Peterbilt looking truck? Maybe like a 351, I think, possibly. I don't know, 351, 281, one of those, but whatever it is, we're gonna try to recover it and get it back to our shop. This thing looks so cool. It's in some bad condition. It's all rusted out, but I don't know. We're also missing some tires, but maybe we can restore this thing and get it to the state where it can haul an oversized load. That's the goal. So let me see if I can get back up there. If not, I may be stuck here forever. I don't know. Let's see. Can I jump back up here? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, okay. Chill out. Okay, to get back on this truck. Okay. Whew. Okay, now I just gotta jump a little bit more. Ideally, we want a tow truck and we don't want like a rotator to lift this thing up, but if you look at this terrain, there's no way we could get a rotator here, so the loader is our best shot. I just hope it has enough power to pull us back up on this incline because this is pretty steep. So I think what I'm going to do is spin this thing around, hook up from the rear, and then try to pull it up. Hopefully it works. If not, we're going to have to come up with another plan. Now, normally you want to connect to this line down here, but I reinforced my exhaust, so we connect to that instead. Just kidding. But yeah, we're gonna connect to the back of this truck and let's see if we have what it takes to pull this thing out of here. Okay, here we go. Come on. Uh-oh, come on. Yeah, we don't have enough power, guys. I'm flooring it right now and it's not even moving. Okay, I'm gonna try to back up and get a running start. Yep, that's not working. Okay, guys, we're gonna have to come up with another plan of how we can grab this thing. So the new plan is to put our entire life, including the loader and this 1960s truck, into the roots of this tree right here. Probably a bad idea, but I don't know. It seems pretty sturdy. Hopefully it is. If it isn't, this may be bad. But basically, we got one line attached to the tree. Second line is going to be attached to the truck. I'm going to try to pull on it, and hopefully this works. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Oh, whoa. Oh, God. Okay. Whew. I don't even know what to say.
A few moments later.
All right, guys, here we go. Moment of truth. I'm gonna engage the winch. Truck's coming up. Let's go. Oh, dang it. We ran out of space. We need some more space, guys. Got to try again. If at first you don't succeed, what do? Give up. No, we do not give up. We keep on fighting, guys. Here we go. Take 2. Let's go. Okay, so this time it looks like we're pulling it from the front, which is fine. Up, we just lost a tire. We're making progress. We got most of it on top of this little ledge right here. We still have a good amount of a ways to go. It actually looks like it shouldn't move though, but I'm gonna put some blocks right here on these rear tires just to prevent it from rolling down. And I'm gonna oh, we don't have tires on this side. I'm gonna reposition my loader and try to pull it again. I kind of got stuck though. I'm having trouble moving. Oh, I'm about to push it down. Oh my goodness. I nearly tapped it and pushed it all the way back down. Oh, that would have been bad. Okay. I don't know if we have enough power to get out of here, guys. I don't really know what to do. I may have to use the tree again. The loader was just not working out, so I had to call one of my drivers to bring the off-road wrecker, and hopefully this has enough power to pull the truck up the rest of the way. Here we go. I really see why nobody was able to recover this truck. Like, it's really hard. Everything I'm trying is just barely working. But if I could just get it over this area right here, I think we can get it done. So I switched back to the loader and I was able to pull it with this, kind of just using both trucks at once, and it looks like we got it. Uh-oh. I spoke too soon. Well, at least we got the other truck, but now we gotta rescue our own truck. Here we go. Oh, come on. Got it. Now that we have the loader back in action, I'm going to see if I can pick the truck up and just drive it out of here on the forks. So I'm going to just try to slide it under the truck and see if we can pick it up. Okay, I got it. Now I'm going to try to balance it and get it up the hill. Honestly, I feel like just taking out this fence because I had a rough day already. I don't want to have any more problems, but I'm going to try to just get it up the mountain and get back to my trailer. I really understand why nobody was able to recover this truck for the last 53 years. Like, this thing was ridiculous, but we got it. I'm sure people driving by right now is like, what the hell is going on? Just see this truck appearing out of nowhere. But I'm gonna try to put it onto the trailer right about here, and I'll try to lower it down and line it up to the best of my ability. Bro, you have a lot of space to go past. You just want to stop and watch, I guess. So we got the truck onto the trailer. I'm going to try to lock it down now, and then I'll get the loader on. I put the truck as far as I can onto the trailer, but it looks like we're not going to have enough space, so I think I'm going to have to try something crazy in order to make this work. I know this looks crazy, but hear me out. I have to do what I have to do, and as long as we chain it down, it should be perfectly fine, I hope. I don't know. But anyway, let's put the trailer back together and let me go grab the truck. We are now ready to go. John's gonna come back and get the off-road wrecker for us since I can't fit anything else on this trailer. Now, I think the road ends here, so we're gonna have to spin around. and go back down the mountain in order to get out of here. Don't have that much space though, so we're gonna have to be careful or else we may end up taking a tumble. Looks like we have just enough space to be able to spin around, and we can now get out of here. Made it back to the shop, and I think I'm gonna just sit this thing in the middle of the yard for now before we take it inside, and that's because we don't have any wheels on it, so we're gonna have to try to put some temporary wheels on it. That way we can roll it into the shop and continue working on it. But in the meantime, let's take a look at this truck since I wasn't able to really see it that well on the mountain. So it's a pretty nice looking frame. It doesn't appear to be that, well, it is kind of twisted a little bit now that I look at it. It could be because there's no tires on the passenger side, but yeah, everything over here is twisted a lot. So probably gonna have to change out the frame and pretty much repair everything. But yeah, this truck looks a little familiar for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like I saw it somewhere else. If you guys know where this thing is from, let me know down below in the comment section. But it looks very familiar. But anyway, let's get to work. I'm going to try to jack this up so that we can get some tires on this thing. So here we go. Got 4 jack stands. Got it lifted up and the jack stands are now supporting it. So let me see if I can find some tires. I'm going to go ahead and take this off right here. We're going to need to find 2 more sets for the rear. I'm also going to take off the ones back here as well. And I think the other side was actually good, so we don't have to worry about that side for now. Actually, I stand corrected. We need to take this one off too. So I was able to put the front bumper back on, so we're making progress with repairing this thing. Believe it or not, it was actually inside of the truck. I guess they must have threw it in there when it crashed or something when they were trying to recover the driver. So now we need to put the wheels back on. Now I already went ahead and started rebalancing them with the tire machine, and I already put one of them back on. So here are the remaining 3, and let's get them loaded onto the truck. We'll start with this one right here, and we'll get all of these screwed in. There we go. First tire is complete. Let me grab the next one. Second one's gonna go right here. We now have all of the wheels back on the truck, so I'm gonna try to roll it inside and continue working on it. Looks like we're gonna need windshields. We're gonna need the window for the driver's side. Let's take a look at the engine. Why does this thing have so many license plates on it too? Like, which one of these is the correct license plate? I don't even know. So many questions about this truck. Like I was saying before, it looks familiar, but I just don't know what it's from. If you guys know, let me know down below in the comment section. But anyway, let's put this thing back down so we can get it into the shop. And we'll lower it down, remove the jack stands, and the truck is back on its wheels. I wonder what type of engine this thing has in it. I can't even tell what this is, but most likely we're gonna have to either rebuild it or just put a new engine in it. So I want to do an inspection on the truck and see how all of the parts are. I imagine they're going to be pretty bad, but let's check it out and see. So for this, we're gonna have to jack it up one more time. There we go. Now I'm just gonna climb underneath it and check all of the important parts and see what's good and what's not. Like I said, I imagine everything is bad after it's been sitting there for so long, but let's see what happens. So it looks like the inspection is now complete. Let's go ahead and check the results. Surprisingly, everything isn't as bad as I thought it would be. So we don't have to do that much work, but I still want to rebuild the engine. So to do that, we're going to need 4 connecting rods and 4 pistons. I'm going to see if I have those in stock in the shop. And it looks like we do have the pistons. So I'm going to buy 4 of those, $220. And then we also need the engine rods. We're gonna need 4 of those as well. And now we could go ahead and install them. So we're gonna jack it back up and start working on the engine. It's kind of fun doing the work ourselves this time. Normally I let one of my mechanics take care of all this stuff, but kind of like getting down and dirty and handling it ourselves. Let's see if those repairs work. I'm gonna try to start the truck up, and oh my god, it's working, guys. Perfect. Now let's see if we can drive it. I'm gonna get it into gear. It's kind of keeps stopping for some reason. Okay, I think the issue is with the transmission. So let me see, what did I need to repair that? I need 5 gears and 2 transmission oils. So let me see if I can get that installed, and then hopefully this thing will drive. So we need 2 of the transmission oils, and then we need the gear. I believe we needed 5 of the gears. And now we have everything that we need to do a transmission rebuild. So let's go get that done. Again, we're gonna have to jack this thing up one more time and climb under there and replace the 5 gears, as well as refueling the transmission fluid. That we can do from the top though. We don't have to do that from down here. So the gears are installed. We're gonna drop it back down, and let's see if I can get it in gear now. Okay, the truck is starting. I'm gonna put it in first. Okay, it's working. Let's see if I can get into second gear. Reverse is working. Okay, I'm gonna try to go from first to second. Okay, everything is working as intended. Perfect. Now we do have some more work to do. We need to change out the windshields and some of the other pieces of glass. So what I'm going to do is put this inside of here for now, and then we will continue working on it. Now this truck seems to be mechanically sound for the most part. I think all we have to do is just resurface the bodywork and maybe change out some of these panels, and this thing would be good as new. So what I think I'm gonna do is let my mechanic finish working on this truck. I gotta take care of some other stuff, but all they need to do is just get the truck looking good body-wise, and we should be in business. It has been 4 days and we have made some very good progress on the truck, but we still need a couple of parts for it. The first thing we need is the cover that goes over the rear wheels. I don't even know what the name of it is, but Auto has one in stock, so we're gonna purchase it from him. And I also need a replacement grill. He has one of those as well, so we'll be able to buy both from him. Now the truck is looking pretty good, so I'm excited to show you guys once we get back to the shop. But for now, let me just purchase the parts that we need from Autos, and then we will head back. Everything loaded up, now we can head back to the shop. And if you guys remember in the last episode, I got myself into some trouble with this truck. So I'm gonna make sure I put my seatbelt on and be careful, because this thing is a beast, and it's really hard to just not step on it. Like, it just sounds so good. I really love this truck. And just like that, we are back at the shop. Now to make it easy, I think the best thing to do is just to pull in from the back so that I can unload it and get it directly onto the truck, which is currently in bay number 2. Now, like I was saying, the truck is in better condition. It does still have some spots on it, as you guys can see. It's not perfect yet. It still have some scratches and stuff we got to work on, but overall it looks so much better. We changed out the mirrors, the air filter, the horn on top, also the diesel container. Everything is shining now. Also changed out the steps there as well, and yeah, the truck looks pretty good. So what I'm gonna do now is install the cover for these back tires. So let me grab that and get it out of the truck. Alright, got the rear covers bolted on and ready to go. Now I have to install the grill up here. So we're gonna have a grill that goes horizontal across. Let me go grab that. And now we have the new grill installed, and that looks so much better. So the final thing we need to do is to make this look good. We're gonna paint it and probably give it our company's colors. I'm thinking red and white or red and black. I'm not too sure yet, but let's get it into the paint booth so that we can get it ready to be painted. And once it's painted, it will be ready to haul this oversized load, and we got to deliver that in 2 days. So I got to make sure this thing is done by then so that we can haul the oversized load with it. So we'll take this inside, and this is where our body man will work on it. You guys know Nathan, aka Steve the Body Man. He is amazing at making these cars look beautiful, so I always like to give him the trucks, and yeah, he should do a good job with this. So I'm gonna let him know that it is here, it is ready to be detailed, to be painted, to be decaled, and you know, wear the company colors. So I cannot wait to see this thing. It is now what you guys have been waiting for. It is time to haul the oversized load. Now we already have the state troopers. They are out blocking the road at the front of the station so that we have enough space to come out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything ready. I hope that the truck can handle this, because if it cannot handle it, it's gonna be embarrassing. Like, the last thing I want is for us to break down with the state police while they're providing an escort. So I really hope nothing goes wrong. Another cool thing about this escort is we are gonna be heading to Roxwood. But wait, I forgot, you guys haven't even seen the truck. I'm thinking you guys saw the truck already. Go ahead and take a look at this thing. Our boy Nathan, aka Steve the Body Man, he completely killed this as always. The truck looks amazing. It looks great. Oh man, a truck from the 1960s about to haul the biggest load. Let's see if we can handle it. So let's get lined up to the trailer. Now getting out of here is going to be a bit of a challenge. Hopefully nothing goes wrong here. All right, looks like we have everything connected. I already pre-checked the trailer. Everything's tied down and ready. All right, so far we're looking good. Truck is on its way out.
I got the westbound lanes blocked.
Yep. Got the door open for you, ready to go.
Thank you, thank you. Damn, looks like we barely even get out of here.
He cleared the gate.
Just barely. All right, let's try not to start knocking down signs already. I got someone want to take the scenic route and go under.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead now, and I'm gonna be on his left side.
10-4. Once he straightens up, I'll move on the right.
Yep, I'm blocking traffic and coming traffic from Capitol Street at the moment, on the left-hand side.
10-4. This one's gonna be a tricky one. I'm gonna have to go oncoming.
Yep, I'm gonna move out of your way.
All right, making this right turn. Damn, this thing is bigger than I remembered last time I hauled this thing. All right, we're good. I'm gonna hold it to the left so traffic can hopefully get around us.
Jumping ahead again. You got the incoming traffic on the right there, 101.
Yeah, 10-4.
Traffic should be blocked on the intersection at the moment. Traffic is clear on my side. Okay, jumping ahead again.
10-4. Oh, get a bag lag here. I'm gonna try to stay to the right so you can pass.
Okay, I'm gonna be blocking the intersection on San Andreas Avenue at the moment. And so Vespucci as well.
All right, so far we're doing good.
Traffic's clear at the moment for you. From the looks of it, we got some activities ahead. I see some fire trucks and police vehicles, and I appear to be a fire or something.
10-4. We're gonna have to probably go to the right.
So we're gonna go up the street on the right.
10-4.
Okay, alrighty. I'm gonna clear up the route for you.
Yeah, if we go to the left, it's gonna be way too
There's a
crazy.
big house fire, so be careful over here. It's a tight squeeze as well. There's a couple cars parked on the right and left, so be careful when you make that turn.
10-4. I'm gonna see if that dump truck moves out the way, and then I think I can make it.
Okay, well, and once he clears up.
And that fire in the background though is looking crazy. What the heck's happening over there? Hopefully they're able to put that out.
Okay, I think there we go. He's moving at the moment.
Directly into us, but he's going around.
He's adamant to go right in front of you. Alright, there we go. You're clear at the moment.
I gotta get around this parked car. Dang, we weren't supposed to go on this route, so this way is a little bit
I'm gonna be
narrower.
moving ahead back on to the Mirror Park Boulevard just to make sure. Then 0.
10 for.
We've got traffic blocked westbound.
Alright, I'll get it.
HTNetwork.
Okay, are you going to keep going straight right there? Or are you gonna make
Yeah,
that
let's
left?
go
Okay.
straight because I'm not gonna be able to make that. And then we'll make this right back onto the main route.
Alright, I'm blocking traffic at the moment for you right here.
So we had a little bit of a detour, but it looks like we are getting back on track. Okay, we have both areas clear. And make that turn nice and wide, back onto the main road.
Okay, jumping ahead at the moment.
10 for my hold right.
So far we are clear.
So now we're gonna get ready to get onto the highway, but before we do that, we still have one more challenge
You're
to
taking
get
Los
past.
Santos, right? Los Santos Freeway. Sorry, Vespucci Park Road.
Yes, sir.
Alright, blocking traffic at the moment. Coming in from west.
All right, making a right. Right turn, right turn.
Nice driving.
That may have been the best one yet.
Yeah. Jumping ahead just to make sure that when we get on the freeway, we're all clear.
All right, so for this section, we kind of have to cheat a little bit. This truck is from the 1960s. I don't know if it's cutting off or what, but it kept stopping there. I think we're pushing this truck a little bit too hard on its first day. Now we're about to get onto the highway. Looks like we are clear. State troopers coming in hot.
Okay, all clear. I'm gonna move ahead.
I'm gonna jump into the left lane, avoid that overpass.
Looks like a light traffic today, so that's a good thing.
That's always nice.
There's a street sign coming up. I'm not sure what the clearance looks like for you on that one. Nice.
Barely, but we got through.
Yeah, barely, yeah.
Now, I believe there's another one that we're not going to be as lucky with coming up soon.
Okay. Do we have to go into incoming traffic on this one?
Yeah, that's the one where we're going to have to jump to the jail road.
Okay. All right. We'll make sure to control traffic over there for you.
All right, at this point, 101, we're going to need you up with him. You guys are going to block the oncoming traffic.
Alright, 10-4. You jumping over right up here?
10-4.
Yeah. I'm gonna block into oncoming traffic over here, 101, right by that sign. I'm letting these cars clear first, then I'm gonna clear it.
All right, this is where it gets a little hectic. All right, so we got to make our way down there. I think there's a spot that's a little bit easier for me. All right, I'm pushing it now, holding on.
All right, let me get out of your way.
Oh boy. Oh man, okay. A little wild there, but I had to do it, guys. I had to, because there was no way we would get around or under that sign right there. So I had to do what I had to do. Things are about to get crazier though, because we got to do one more crazy maneuver.
Are you getting back on the freeway from Route 68?
10-4.
All right. Blocking out the intersection at the moment, 101.
All right, let's make this right.
Man, you taking them turns like it's nothing.
I did this a time or two.
I guess.
All right, so 101, you can follow 443's lead again on this one.
All right. There's a couple cars coming up the intersection, so you might want to hold off for a second. I'm gonna be blocking the entrance to the intersection, so we don't have any more cars when these clear off. All right, the entrance to the intersection has been cleared.
Wait, did we really not hit the stop sign?
We got one more
that
car
would be
coming up and
great.
you should be clear after this.
We did not hit the stop sign. That's perfect. All right.
You're gonna be crossing over to the regular, right? Okay. All right, there we go. It's all cleared up for you. Smooth sailing. All right, perfect. traffic restriction is going to be lifted.
Damn, they made it look easy. Perfect. All right, so we're about halfway to our destination. We're gonna have to refuel here shortly. Go ahead and hold the right lane for now.
We are clear at the moment. I don't see anything right in front of us. Traffic's still light.
10-4.
There's another big street sign coming up. I'm not sure what your is going to be on that one.
10-4, I see it. I think I have to go oncoming again.
Okay, I'm going to back up and I'm going to block incoming traffic for you. 101, I'm going to be taking that incoming traffic. Block it off for him. You're going to be able to squeeze through here?
I'm gonna try my best.
Alright, I'm going to block it off for you at the moment so nobody comes through. 101, how you looking on gas?
I'm still okay for now.
What about you, 101? How's your gas looking?
Okay.
Because mine is low.
Oh, barely got through. Got 15 minutes to make this.
You going back to your normal route?
I think we're gonna make a right here.
Okay.
All the way over. I'm gonna go all the way to the right.
Going all the way to the right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's another one I can't pass up there.
Okay. So we're going up to the Union Road, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna be on Union Road going around.
Alright, yep. Following, I'm be coming up from the dirt road on the side.
Detouring it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's another area where we will not make it. So it's safer for us to go this way.
So far so good. All clean over here. Intersection incoming. Where do you want to go? You gonna go left or straight?
We're gonna go straight through.
Straight? Alright. Blocking off intersection for you.
Snaked it through. Oh, I hit the stop sign though. I could have done better on that one. Okay, so from here we're making a right back onto the highway, and I think we're good.
Alright, once we get on the highway, I'm gonna have to refuel with the jerry can that we picked up for that situation.
10-4.
I know it's a long drive, so I had to come prepared. I'm gonna be pulling off over here at that shoulder to refuel.
We are conveniently at your station.
I know.
Alright guys, so we're going to take a quick break. We got to get this thing refueled and get ready to continue on to Roxwood. But yeah, so far, so good. We had some issues with the steering wheel. Like, it just was busting out a little bit. Also, with power, it kept stopping a couple times. I don't know if you guys noticed, but
or at least till we hit Polito.
Truck was struggling. Hopefully it holds up.
We're good to go. I'm gonna jump ahead of you and oh, what's going on there?
I was just looking at that next sign. I think this one I may have to go around. There's no other option. Is there space on the right side of it?
Let me go scout that for you real quick.
Negative on this side.
Oof. Unless you really go onto the grass and come back into the freeway, that's the only way.
Some big rocks there too.
Uh-huh. There is some big rocks.
That may be the only way. I definitely can't fit under.
I don't know why this guy stopped in here.
Just gonna take it nice and slow.
Yeah, that's not too bad there.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna block some traffic here for you.
As long as I don't flip this thing, we should be okay. Nice and easy.
There you go. Look at you, smooth sailing. All right. All right, 101. I'm gonna be clearing the restriction here, and once you give me the order.
All right, we're good. Perfect. These guys are doing great.
Clearing restrictions back there. The thing we're going on is going at oncoming traffic. Look how tight that little bridge is, huh?
Yeah, that one we cannot make it.
Yeah.
Looking at the permit, I think we're clear the rest of the way. This old truck still got it, 42 miles per hour, but we getting it.
We're good so far. We are gonna be getting into Polito here soon.
10-4.
You guys are hungry to get in that diner and grab some feed?
I would love to, but we're running a little late with this. I think
Yeah,
they want it in about 10 minutes. We're gonna have to hit it.
We'll make it.
We're gonna have to fly through Polito.
There's another traffic sign coming up ahead. I'm not sure what your clearance is, but there you can probably go into oncoming traffic, no problem. I'm gonna block the road just in case
10-4.
for you.
Switching to the left lane to get ready.
I'm blocking the traffic at the moment for you, so nobody can be on your incoming.
Perfect. Some perfect execution, sir.
Oh yes, sir.
Whoa!
Communication is key, you know.
Dude just tried to wreck
gotta be
into my
radio.
load. Ay, ay, ay.
Alright, I'm gonna be blocking off to the right intersection over here for you, so you can have nobody can cut you off or anything. Cause you're going straight, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go straight. I think we gotta turn at the sheriff department.
Okay. Good stuff.
I'm really pushing this truck. This truck is from the 1960s. It don't got that much power.
Alright, so you said we're turning at the sheriff department, right?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna jump ahead and clear the incoming traffic so nobody can turn in right in front of you.
Have to let these cars get over. So here we got to make this right to the sheriff's station, and that would take us to the road that takes us to Roxwood.
Alright.
Looking good. Cleared it.
Clear. Keep through.
I gotta be careful here because I do not want to mess up anything near the sheriff's station. Sheriff Clemens will be very upset with me.
Oh, yeah. Sheriff Clemens will not be happy with us. Alright, I'm blocking off incoming traffic for you.
Alright, holding the brakes all the way down. And
There's a
we
dog
are
truck for you if you're
clear.
hungry. If you want to go.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pass. There's
Gonna crack
always
that
a
place, huh?
sign here that I think we may hit.
What
Yeah,
is this guy doing?
actually, if I go
we got a
here, we
crazy
can
person
avoid
just
it.
trying to ram their car off the edge right here.
Uh-oh.
Alright, I'll block her off. I'll talk to her while you guys pass. Are you able to squeeze?
Yep, I think I'm good.
Alright, I'm gonna have a word with her real quick while you do that.
Perfect. We made it. Here it is, guys. Roxwood, the first official oversized
Alright, all
load
clear
coming
here.
into Roxwood. I'm having some issues with my textures today. I don't know what's going on, but it should load in here shortly. But look at this, guys. We are here. And we got to drop this off at the depot somewhere over there. Oh, yeah, I see it's to the left. If you guys have not seen this area yet, it's pretty cool,
Okay.
but this is
You
called
going straight?
Roxwood. Yes, sir.
Alright.
I believe the main road should take us straight in.
Alright.
But yeah, like I was saying, this is the first official oversized load to come in to Roxwood. So that's an accomplishment right there. And it looks like we did it without any issues, so that's great.
There is a train track right here, with, you know, the signs, the railroad crossing signs. You might have to maneuver around them. I'll block incoming traffic for you while you maneuver.
10-4. All right, so we're gonna go oncoming to get around the first one and then jump back over to get around the second one.
You got it. My man.
Perfect. All right,
Please tell me you're not going under that little bridge.
I think we're going to the left.
Okay.
Left
I
here.
figured.
Yeah, if I go straight, I am screwed.
Oh yeah, that's a tiny bridge right there.
All right, I got another set of railroad tracks. Make sure we don't get hit by a train, but I think we're here.
All right, let me get that gate for you real quick. Oh, you got it. There you go.
Oh, man. Just barely, but we're here.
I know. Wow.
I gotta say, thank you guys for the perfect escort. No issues, no crashing. We made it here in one piece. And this was the first oversized load coming into Roxwood, so.
Oh, my pleasure. That's what we're here for. Are you taking a load back, or are you going in and you're going back empty?
I'm dropping it off here and then I'm riding back empty. I'll be good from there. Thank you.
All right, of course.
101, appreciate you.
Anytime, brother.
Good job, 101.
All right, guys, so we are done with the police escort. I just have to pull this thing around to the back so they could get it unloaded and place it where they need it. But this place is pretty big. And Roxwood as a whole was a pretty interesting area. If you guys have not seen it yet, there's like a mountain and there's some caves, and I actually have a fun idea of something I want to do in the cave. It's so much fun. Like, I'm so excited about this new area of the map. If you guys have not seen it yet, trust me, you are going to love it. And I have so many fun ideas to do up here as well. So yeah, guys, hopefully y'all did enjoy this. I'm gonna get unloaded and then we can get out of here. We have now successfully delivered the tank and they are working on putting it into position. What I have to do now is back my trailer up, connect these back together, and then we can get out of here. We now have everything connected to each other and it is time for us to head out. I think I want to grab some food because I'm kind of hungry. We passed some pretty good food stops on the way in too, so maybe I'm stop and get something. But yeah, guys, the 1960s truck was able to get the job done. Today, we are searching for an old abandoned truck to upgrade into the world's most powerful off-road logging truck. But before we can do that, we need to find several key parts to make this build complete. Hey, what's up, guys? I just got contacted by one of the biggest logging companies out in Roxwood County, and they called me and said they need me to tow one of their trucks. Now, the thing is, the truck that broke down, it's like one of the biggest trucks ever. This thing is like a Pacific P16, if you guys ever seen that thing, and basically it's not gonna fit on the flatbed, and the heavy wrecker could probably haul it, but it's in bad shape. So I think what we're gonna have to do is pull out our trusty fork loader, take the semi truck, take the lowboy trailer, and go on a trip to Roxwood. Now, I probably should just make a shop up there because we've been going there so often lately, but before we do that, I gotta get rid of this rusty car. What's his name left this thing here the other day? Who was it? Hillbilly Joe. And he was working on it, but he never finished it, and I don't know what he's doing with it. So until he contacts me, I'm just gonna get rid of this thing, and if he ends up needing it, well, that's gonna be on him. So I don't have space to waste on this rusty car, and I don't really know what to do with it. So there is a dumpster on this other side of the wall. If I could just get it over. Is it gonna fall in? I don't even know, but I'm gonna try. Let's just go ahead and drop it down. Oh, it's in the dumpster. Perfect. Okay, so that is the car that Hillbilly Joe's working on. If he needs it, I tell him to just take it out the dumpster. In the meantime, we gotta go get this fork loader loaded up onto the lowboy trailer, and then we can head out to Roxwood County. Let's go ahead and put down the forks and get this loader locked down. Now we can get the trailer set up. And the last piece of the puzzle to rescue this truck is gonna be our line runner. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach this to the trailer. And now we are ready to go. So let's head out. Now I'm excited to recover this vehicle because this is going to be one of the biggest vehicles that we have ever had to repair. And I don't even know if it's going to fit in our shop. Like, it may be bigger than the garage doors. I don't even know how we're going to fit it in there, but we'll just figure that out once we find it and tow it back. But for now, let's head up to the county and locate this vehicle. Made it to Toledo Bay, and right across the bay here is gonna be Roxwood. And like I was saying earlier, I really need a shop out here because we've been doing a lot of big jobs out here. Luckily, it's not too far of a drive, I guess, but it would be nice to have a shop out here one day. All right, this is not gonna work. I don't know what's wrong with that. Ah, crap! I did not see that car. Oops. I'm sorry. I was trying to get around that other guy. I thought it was clear. Okay, we're good. Oh, they made some changes since the last time I've been here, guys. Wait. Oh, okay, okay. I got confused for a second. I was like, wait, this is still a two-way, right? It is, but they switched up the layout of the lane. That's pretty cool. Nice to see that they're still making improvements to the city up here. We're making our way through the city, but this truck is going to be located somewhere out here in the county where all of those trees are. Now, they did give me a GPS location, so I should be able to find it without a problem, but getting it out of the area that it's stuck in is going to be a problem because that truck is very heavy. Are you serious? We both crashed. Let's not talk about that last crash. You guys did not see a thing. I was so busy focusing on the other guy driving crazy that I just completely went into that wall. But don't worry, truck is fine. I'm good. I have my seatbelt on. Everything is a-okay. Now, I believe the truck that we're looking for is somewhere in this area. They didn't give me an exact point, but they said somewhere near 983, I believe. So I feel like it's right up there, but I'm really not sure. I wish I had a drone. Because if I had a drone, I could just put the drone up, fly through these trees, and figure out where it's at. But since I don't have a drone, I'm going to just have to search, and hopefully I'm in the right location. So we got the loader unloaded, and now we can start our search. I should have brought like an ATV or a dirt bike because it would be so much easier to search this area. Like, this thing is kind of slow, so it takes us forever to cover a distance, and sometimes these inclines it just slows us down, as you guys can see. So I need to consider that for the next time. I could definitely fit an ATV on the trailer, and that would help us get around much faster. But hopefully I can locate this truck. I think it's going to be in one of these valleys here on the map, but I don't know which one. Like, it may be to the right, it may be to the left. I have no idea. Oh, here we go. Okay, that was easy. We found the truck. It's still smoking. Apparently it fell from like the top of the mountain where they were having a logging operation. I don't even know where the trailer ended up. It probably got stuck on one of the trees or something, but let me see. How can we get this out of here? I'm thinking just maybe drag it back down the hill. That would probably be our best bet. Before we do that, let's just take a quick look at it and see what type of condition it is in. It looks like the rear wheels are all twisted and turned. Everything kind of got warped as it fell down. We're missing a door. Missing the hood cover on the side. Oh man, this thing got torn up, guys. Oh boy, but this is nice, man. The Longhorn, brute Longhorn. This truck looks amazing. Okay, so let me try to get this thing attached to the loader. We're gonna take our winch and attach it to the back of the truck. Now you would think I would put it right where this pin is, but it's actually stronger if I put it on the exhaust. Just trust me, don't worry about it. And now we're gonna attach it to the truck. Now I'm thinking, do I want to tow it from the back or the front? I'll pull it from the back. So I'll attach the line right here. And hopefully the loader is strong enough to spin that thing around. It should be, but this thing is pretty heavy, so the only way we're gonna know is by testing it out. So let's see. Perfect. It's bringing it right on around and try to just pull it down the hill. Now once we get back to the road, I'm gonna attempt to lift it up. Luckily we're going downhill. If we were going uphill, that would be a problem. I'm gonna get stuck on this tree though. Okay, this is gonna be harder than I thought, guys. This thing is very heavy and it does not want to move. Come on, come on. Get around the tree. Perfect. I gotta make sure I get around the second one. Yo, we're like pulling a wheelie right now. Come on. Oh my god, why is this truck so heavy? I mean, I know why it's so heavy. It's made to haul giant logs in the middle of the forest, off-road, up in Canada, in northern United States. But, oh, I'm gonna get stuck on this tree. Guys, I think we got ourselves into a little bit of a situation. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect the line and see if there's any way I can get around this tree. I don't even know what I'm gonna do yet. But let's go ahead and disconnect this. Maybe I'll have more control if I pull it the other way. I could try to lift. Let me try to lift it up. Let's see if that works. I'm going to take the forks and try to slide it under the truck to the best of my ability. And I got it. And I'm going to back it up to about right here. Now this thing is really heavy on me, so I don't want to lift it too much. I'm gonna keep it right over the ground. That way we're not stressing out the hydraulics too much. So far we're looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and attach it from the front and see if I can pull it in reverse. We may have more power, we may have less power. Again, you don't really know until you try these things, so let's see what ends up happening. Yep, that's not gonna work. I put some more slack in the line so that I could back all the way up and then just gun it forward and hopefully. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't flip, don't flip. Okay, okay, so that is not what I want to do. But this thing is so heavy and we're on a hill. It's literally making the loader do wheelies to pull this thing out. So I think I'm gonna have to just try to lift it again. I was starting to overstress my truck, but we're just gonna have to do it. It's the only way. I didn't want to have to lift it up so high, but honestly, it's the only thing that's gonna work right now. I am not able to pull this thing. It is just way too heavy. I ended up calling one of my drivers and asking them to bring the heavy wrecker because this should be able to pull that P16 out without much of an issue. This thing is much stronger than the loader we were using, and I believe we should be able to get it out of here. So I'm gonna try to back up to it while lowering our arm. And now that we got that ready, we're gonna slide underneath it and attempt to lift it up. Now I gotta be careful I don't flip this truck over because we are on unleveled land, but we should have better pulling power with this truck. So let's see how this thing does. Even the heavy wrecker is struggling a little bit, but now that we got traction and all of these wheels working together, we were able to get it over the hill. There we go. Like I said, I could have carried it with the loader the whole way, but we were stressing out the hydraulics, and the last thing I want is for that thing to bust a line and break, and then we're stuck out here. So it took us longer to get the job done, but at least we got it done in a safer way. Now, technically, I can tow this thing back to the shop with the heavy, but based off how the wheels are looking, it's going to be adding additional drag, and it's just better for us to put it on the trailer and tow it out that way. So I'm just going to line it up here, and then the loader should be able to just lift it up high enough, just enough to get it onto the trailer, and then we can head back to the shop. I wonder if I can even back it on. Can I? Nope. We do not have enough power to back it up. I can't even lift this thing up. It's so heavy. Yep, it's lifting us up. It's crazy. So let's go ahead and disconnect from that, and we'll finish off the job with the loader. And again, we're just going to slide underneath it, lift it up. Now, the tricky part here is we're going to have to make sure we have enough space for the loader and the truck to fit onto this trailer. And this is going to be a whole lot of weight here. Oh man, I don't know if this is a good idea. I did this so many times with other vehicles, but I think we may be pushing it with this one here. I don't know. Let me try to put it down. Oh, the trailer's leaning. It's on there, but it's falling off, and we cannot drive down the road like that. So I'm going to try to pick it up from the front and see if we can line it up a little bit better. I think we're somewhat lined up, but we could do better. Maybe right there. I'm gonna drop it down. And that looks like it's gonna work. So let me go ahead and get this thing chained down. And after throwing multiple chains on this thing, I can confidently say this thing is not going anywhere. We got it locked down. So now we can put the loader onto the trailer and we can get out of here. The key though is gonna be putting the forks high enough that it doesn't get in the way of the truck. And we're gonna have to pull all the way forward. I may have to get up on it. I think we have enough space though. I'm gonna put the forks down a bit. Lock it down just like that, and let's hope it fits. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yo, it fits. Look at that placement, guys. Yo, look at that. That is perfect. It fits, and you guys already know the motto. If it fits, it should. So we got everything locked down. Forks are in the air. It's a little sketchy, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get out of here and get back to the shop. You guys already know we'll be ducking those troopers and DOT stations and all that. We'll try to take the back roads to avoid all of that. But let's get hooked up to the trailer. And now we can get out of here. I feel like every week we end up outdoing ourselves with like hauling something crazier than we did the previous week. Like we have hauled a lot of crazy things, but this just looks insane what we have going on right now. But so far everything is looking great. We made it back to the city and I am starving. I haven't eaten all day, so I think I'm gonna stop here at the Italian restaurant and pick up a pizza, maybe a lasagna. I don't even know, but there is nowhere for me to park though. What should I do? Maybe that's a hydrant right here in front of Bob Balls. I'm really hungry though. Maybe we could just hang out here in Auto's parking lot for a minute. Hopefully they won't get angry. Let's back this thing up. Really, bro? Come on. You see me backing up a whole truck and trailer. You're gonna try to... Like, really? I'm about to fight this dude at this point because dude is just straight up disrespecting me like I'm not right here. Like see, you lucky I'm not about that life anymore. I cleaned up my life, you know, I'm doing the right thing. I own a business now. We got insurance for knucklehead stuff like that, or knuckleheads like that. But back in the day, best believe I probably would have slapped that dude up. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking that way because I'm hungry. So let me head inside and see what I can eat here. I feel like a lasagna would be really nice. Let me see what they got in here. Hello. What's on the menu here at Pizza This? What y'all got for me? Let's see. Oh, can't drink and drive. Oh, yeah, here we go. Lasagna. I'm about to eat 2 of those because I am so hungry right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna have to take it to go though because I don't have time to waste. I gotta get this truck finished for these people. But man, that tastes very good. So now let's head to the shop so we can get to work. And we have finally made it back to the shop. So I'm just gonna pull into the lot and let's see. I think I'm just gonna drop everything off right here and start unloading everything so that we can get to work. So we're gonna lift this truck up and let's back the loader up. And hopefully this thing can fit in the bay. I'm gonna put it in number 2, but I don't know if we're gonna fit in here. There's only one way to find out though. Just gonna have to try it and see. Just gonna drop it down as low as I can, keeping it angled so it doesn't fall off. And are we gonna fit? Oh, we're good. We got space up top, we got space on the sides. I think we are clear. Perfect. So now we can put this down, lower it, and I'm gonna drop it and continue backing out the other side. Now we can put the loader back over here until we need it for the next job. Now I'm gonna need some parts for this thing. We're also gonna need to do a lot of body work. This thing is just completely twisted and mangled, but Let me see. Am I able to open up the hood on this truck? We are able to open up the hood. Okay, perfect. Now, is there any other doors that can be open? I don't think so. I'm gonna have to find an engine for this thing. I'm also gonna have to find doors for this thing, and the wheels seem to be okay. The tires seem to be good, but we need to just get everything aligned. So we're gonna need like axles and all that stuff down there. But I'm gonna head to the junkyard and see what I can find to start putting this thing back together. Now, there's a couple different junkyards that we can go to. There's one down the block from us, but there's really not that much stuff in stock. There's another one on the other side of town. They probably have more things that we're gonna need. If not there, then we're gonna have to head out to the county where they pretty much have everything out there. So I'm gonna try the city first. If that doesn't work, then we'll head out to the county. We made it to the junkyard and we're looking for a semi truck. I see one in the back right here. Hopefully there's some more, but I'm gonna search it and see if it has anything inside that we need. Hopefully we get lucky here. The only thing we're able to use out of this is a passenger side window, but I'll take it because I need it. Let me continue searching the junkyard and see what else they have. There's another truck over here. Let's see what we find in this one. Believe it or not, the engine is still good in that truck. So I'm gonna bring my truck over and try to load the engine into the back. Now I just need to find some doors and a windshield. Got the engine loaded as well as a couple other parts, and now we're gonna head back to the shop. But before we do that, I'm gonna stop by over here and see if they have any of the other things that we need in stock. What up, Rusty? What you got for me today, my man? So he actually doesn't have anything that I need, unfortunately. So yeah, we're just gonna have to continue searching junkyards. But I'm gonna take what I have from now and start installing everything into that truck so we can start putting it back together. And we are back. So let's get all this stuff dropped off in bay number 2 so that we can get to work. Now, before we start installing all these parts, I gotta work on getting this frame put back together. So I'm going to show you what I have in my trunk. We got the wait, I don't think we need a hood, but we have the passenger seat. I still need a driver's seat. We have the engine, we have a new exhaust, we have the passenger side window, we have the front windscreen, back rear windscreen, but we do need what do we need? We need the driver's side, and we need anything else? Oh yeah, we still need the driver's side seat and the driver's side window, so I'll work on getting that. But in the meantime, there's one more thing that we need to do. I need to try to straighten up the frame of the truck, so I'm gonna grab an advance kit from this guy over here, Miguel, and I'm hoping this is gonna have what it takes inside to fix this thing. I don't know, maybe it could work magic, maybe it can't. Only way is to try. Yo, this thing looks terrible. Like, it's so twisted. All right, it's gonna take me a minute, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, I can't. Come on, come on, come on. It's not working. Okay, maybe if I go over here. It's so big, it doesn't even know I'm next to it. Ah, man. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, we got it. We got it. Perfect. We found the perfect spot. So I'm gonna work on pulling this out. Got to use chains and pulleys and just pull that whole system out. All right, looks like we're making some good progress here. This may actually work. And just like that, this thing is good as new. So we repaired the frame. Now we got to drop the new engine in. We got doors on, glasses on. Everything is looking good. So let me put the engine in, and then we will fire this bad boy up. This is like the craziest thing I ever worked on. Like, the engine setup in this thing is amazing. These things were just built to provide power to work in the harshest environments up there in Canada. And it's really impressive, I do have to say. But looks like we got everything back together. So I'm gonna attempt to fire it up, and let's see how this thing sounds. Here we go, moment of truth. Oh, there we go, guys. She starts. Oh, wait, she cuts off. Hold up. Let me try that again. Something must have went wrong. Hold on. Start. There we go. Now let's see if she stays on for us. Perfect. Let me just make sure everything is running the way it's supposed to be. You always got to be careful when you purchase stuff from the junkyard, but it appears to be good. Everything's spinning, no smoke. Yeah, we're good. We got twin turbos on this thing too. Oh, this is nice. Sucking in the air from the air filters through the turbos into the engine. And yeah, that's pretty much how this thing works. So now we can put this thing back down. And there are some panels that I got as well to kind of close up the engine, because we don't want stuff getting in there. It looks cool with it open like that, but honestly it's not really safe. So I'm gonna go ahead and install the panels. And I got the first one installed. Now I gotta go around the other side and install the second panel. And there we go. That should be good to go. So now the truck is ready. Let me move my pickup out the way and let's take this thing out for a drive. And I kind of want to test it out. We got to make sure it's good for the customer. So maybe we can go haul some logs up there in the mill or something. Man, this thing is a beast, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know if this is road legal, but I'm going to assume it is since it has a license plate. I don't even know. Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Every time I repair one of these vehicles, I end up wanting it for myself. Now, I'm supposed to give it back to the logging company, but I'm kind of curious if they will let me buy this from them, or maybe I can buy one from somewhere else. But I'm just thinking, like, imagine this pulling an oversized load. Like, this could probably pull an oversized load through places that we have never been able to go before. And remember, guys, I was always looking for like an off-road wrecker and off-road trucks. We have that other one, the Wastelander, but this is just so much better. Like, this could be a beast of a wrecker. Like, oh my, it has so much power. You guys hear that? Look at the exhaust shaking and everything. Oh man, there's no way I can give them this truck back. I want this for myself. Ace Towing needs one of these things. I'm gonna have to strike a deal with them or something, because this truck is amazing. Now, I don't know what to do. We got to take this thing up to the logging yards, I guess. So I'll head up there, and then I guess we'll figure out what we're gonna do with it. So I made it to the Polito Bay sawmill where they process all of the wood, and I was talking to the boss here. He asked me if I can go pick up some of the trailers. His guys are out right now, and I'm not gonna lie, I do want to drive this truck some more, so I kind of agreed. He's gonna pay me a couple of bucks, so I'm gonna get set up here. And now I got my logging outfit on, so I'm officially a part of the crew. So let me go pick up these trailers. Now, one of them is a standard logging trailer, which is probably going to look like a toy on this truck. And then the other one is the big, like, heavy trailer that is made for this. So it's like giant. So we're going to try both of them. I'm going to pick up the small one first, bring it up here, and then we'll pick up the bigger one and bring that one here as well. And of course, we'll test out how this truck handles. So the first one is back down here near the main road, and I could take the road, but this thing is such a beast. Let's go off-road. We can make our own path. Nothing is stopping us in this thing. Nothing at all. I believe this is the trailer here. Let me spin around and grab it. Calm down, man. I didn't even touch the road. Okay, so this is a standard size trailer. Can we even attach to this? Like, I feel like we're bigger than the we're literally bigger. But it looks like I was able to pop it up there, and it doesn't fit, but it fits, so it's okay. Let's haul this thing back up to the mill. And again, since I kind of want to test this truck out, and I'm considering buying one myself, I kind of want to just go off-road and just really see what this thing can do. But let me know, guys, do you think we should buy one of these for like an off-road heavy haul truck, or maybe like an off-road wrecker, or I don't even know what we could do with it. Maybe we could put a like a tow hook on the back of it. I don't know. I feel like this would be a very cool truck to have in our Ace Towing fleet. All right, so we have the first one here, and we're gonna unload it, and now we're gonna try to grab the bigger trailer and see how that one is. He said it's up here on the mountain. Oh, I think I see it back there. You guys see that up there? That's where we got to get to. So let's head out. And you guys already know we are not taking the road. We're just gonna straight up off-road this thing. I don't know if I can go up that though. That looks pretty steep. But we could find another path somewhere, maybe over here. And then just kind of turn around this way and full send it. Not a problem at all. This truck is literally a monster. Like, nothing is stopping it at all. Wow, take a look at this trailer, guys. This thing is larger, but check out the logs on it, the trees on it. These things are big. Those are probably like 100-year-old trees right there. That's crazy. Look how high it is too. There we go. We have now attached to the trailer, and this is a real load. This thing is massive. This truck is handling it without a problem at all. I kind of want to do something crazy though with it, like just straight up destroy it. Not destroy the truck. We just fix the truck. I don't want to destroy it, but I just want to push it to its limits and see what it can do. Got a lot of weight going downhill, but truck is handling it like it's nothing. Look at that. Beast mode. Oh god, I hit a tree. We're good. I feel like this thing could drive over trees, so like just straight up knock them over. Wait, let's do a size comparison of this trailer versus the other trailer and the load. Do you guys think this could even drive on the road? I don't know if it could. I think we're a little too high. We'll probably need like an oversized load permit. Oh, yo, we are over height for real. Like, look how tall this thing is. Yeah, the trailer alone is literally nearly taller than this trailer with the load. Like, this is crazy, guys. This is insane. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let them know that we are all done. We're gonna go ahead and collect payment for repairing the truck, as well as our 2 little jobs of hauling these trailers for this guy. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. And your boy is happy because I just got paid. So let me break down the numbers on this deal. We made $5,000 for getting this truck unstuck, literally just for getting it from where it was at to the road. We then made $2,000 from towing it from Roxwood all the way down to the city, which I gave them a pretty good deal because honestly it should have been more, but since I did the recovery, I kind of worked it all in one. Then we made $20,000 profit on the repairs, not counting all of the parts that we purchased. So we netted $20,000 there. And all in all, oh yeah, we also made an additional $2,000 pulling these 2 trailers as well. So in the end, as you guys can see, we made a good amount of money for today. And now I am considering if I should be buying one of these trucks for myself. So let me know down below in the comment section what I should do. And also make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you guys leave some comments, subscribe if you are new. And more importantly, click right here for another fun and crazy episode where I had to haul an oversized load with a police escort and things got out of control, and you're gonna have to click here to find out what ended up happening and how I resolved it. It was crazy. Click here to watch, and I will see you guys over there.